Walk through the valley, fight the war unafraid. I part raging rivers, make the waters obey. Like the sun above, make the darkness run. The dawn is here, the day has come. Like the moon and stars, bright as gold outshine, the greatest of all time. The world is mine. The world is mine. The world is mine. The world is mine.
Organization World Championships of Cornhole at Season 19, Center Court, Owensboro, Kentucky, also known to the locals as Owensboro, until we get it officially changed. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. Mad Maz has joined us. He is providing hand signal commentary to a certain degree, but let's throw him into the mix here.
There you go.
Because this is really when we're kind of grinding down to it, boys, on Center Court for the Coed Championship match, which is going to be the way we wrap up this Wednesday night and head into the back half of Worlds Week. And this is going to be a fun match for me to call because I have a vendetta already against one of these two teams.
Which one? The Karen English and them?
Well, why don't you set up the match and then you figure out which one it is after I describe what happened.
Well, I got a vendetta against one of them myself. How about that?
Well,
so
you
anyway,
start with yours, and then I'll
all
go
right.
with
So
mine.
anyway, this is we have.
Maz likes everybody. He's got no rub.
Yep, I'm clean. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm just happy to be here. You know me.
Got Josephina Owensboro teaming up with Tyler Amos to go against the Englishes, Miss Karen.
Karen and Greg
English, yes.
Her husband. So what is your beef before we get started?
Greg English, I played him.
I need to know.
I played him somewhere, I think Tupelo, and this guy did not miss a damn bag the whole game. And I've never seen him throw like that again. So I got a vendetta against him.
Right, so your beef is with Greg English.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves three other people.
I think Karen's got something on you.
For me to choose from. And I'm choosing two people. That would be Karen and Greg both.
Oh, I know exactly why.
Here's
I know.
why. Because my forehead is peeling all over my keyboard right now. They were kind enough to take us out on Rough River Lake earlier in the weekend for a day out on the boat, and man, oh man, did I get burned.
Yeah, I know.
They ran out of aloe plants down south of the border. But I'll tell you something, that could not be nicer, folks.
No.
Tyler Amos, Josephina Owensboro, just the cream of the crop standing here right on Center Court, and they are underway already.
Oh,
Karen
what
and
was
Greg
that?
jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Did you see that?
No, I did not.
Tyler threw the back, and it barely clipped the side of the board.
What?
I saw
How
that.
many times?
Yeah.
He was trying to throw a little cut shot around all those bags Karen had planted in the middle of the board, and he went off the side. Now, I'll tell you what people don't know about Karen English. Karen English played for the Queen of Cornhole.
Oh, yes, she
Season
did.
15, Las Vegas, Nevada.
One of our top certified official couples in the ACO. They've got great game, and they are up 5-0. And Tyler and Josephina better get to work quick because aside from what you just saw there from Greg, these two can play, and they play a lot.
You know what? He's such a funny guy, too, though,
He's
man.
hilarious.
He is hilarious. And look, he's just firing away, man. Yeah, you don't know what he's doing. Just fire away.
Yeah, you know why? Because he knows who's standing there across from him and can make up the difference. That was like me teaming up with Caleb when we went down for the wedding.
Oh.
And we played a crew cup, and he was on my side. And,
we almost made that.
I said, I think I told Maz, I might have told you.
Yeah.
We were playing a crew cup, so it was me and Caleb Hurt on one side, and they said that after I thought it's nicely done by Josephina. The thing
Pick up a point.
They said that I said more than anything when I throw my two bags I would look at Caleb and go, "You can get those, right?" He goes, "I can get them."
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir, Mr. Finn.
So
yes,
so Greg knows that about Karen, but we had a great time out on the Dilly Dilly, which was their boat. Everybody on Rough River Lake knows that boat. Everybody knows that boat.
Hence that nice tan that Karen's sporting there on center court.
That explains why there was no sunscreen.
There
on
you
that
go.
boat.
You didn't need any.
Exactly.
That's the only reason I brought that up.
Yeah, she didn't need any, but apparently me and my baby's butt skin needed a little something. But what a great time, and just this entire experience in Owensboro has been so great to see. I mean, we saw Keith Blair and a lot of the Louisville crew come down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to see some old faces, no matter how loud those faces get at the end of the night.
Absolutely.
Josh Lunsford, did you spend any time with him?
I didn't even see Josh for some reason.
Lunsford was here. Well, normally you hear him before you see him.
He's pretty loud,
boisterous.
For sure.
And then
Had a bunch of those old guys come
Jordan
through here
Langworth
today. Yeah.
that came in. He was coming in to say hey, but Blair, he's a good dude out of the Louisville area. He doesn't get to play with us very much, but he came down for Worlds, which was awesome.
Long time CO in the ACO. Yeah,
big time.
Man, he runs a beautiful charity tournament too up there in Louisville that draws thousands of dollars for the local children's home.
Yep,
absolutely. So I mean, you can't get a better guy than Keith Blair.
Greg's starting to find that center, find his range.
Big run through right here by Justin. I'll tell you what, we watched. We've been sitting here. I did watch the last game with Tyler
nice
Amon.
bag.
That was a nice bag.
Really nice.
And Tyler did not throw very well in that last game. Michael Mann kind of had his way with him there for a little bit. As Tyler was always had one or two bags wayward, for sure.
Well, we will see what happens in singles and doubles RPI with those guys, but I divided to conquer. I chose his partner Craig Irvin as one of my draft picks last night when we did that, and I feel like maybe I made the right choice. I don't know. Who knows?
Look where his bag is.
I know he's up there.
Man, he's off. He's way off.
And I'll tell you, correct me if I'm wrong, boys, but is this the first time we've seen Josephina on center court this week?
I think
First
so.
time I have, yeah.
I hadn't seen her.
She made pro status, and her family went nuts. Have you seen all the different things that they have created for her? She got her own bobblehead.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome. Set of custom bags. She has one of the greatest player photos of all time on those boards. I mean, just really, really good stuff.
2 points for Karen right there. And I'm going to tell you what, Josephina, she deserves everything that she got, too, because she's grinded and grinded and grinded through this long season 19, and she earned it. She made it. She earned it. And good for her is all I can say. How about that?
Right on. And how about Gavin Kirk? Sheesh, Tyler Amos. You should have just told me you didn't want me to watch. What was that? So he's getting called out by his own.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's getting eaten by his own like a wolf baby.
Yep.
So we got a handful of games here, and then we're going to reshuffle and get down to the final bracket like we did with the others. So we got plenty of cornhole coming your way tonight. Glad to have you along for the ride. A bunch of you are. If you're watching on any portion of the ACO Digital Network, we're thrilled to have you, whether it's the Facebook feed or the ACO YouTube channel. Great traffic all the way across all of them. Make sure if you're on the YouTube channel that you subscribe and share, because we want to get these exponential likes. We want these to reach to Mars. I know they're exploring Mars. I want some of these on Mars.
Well, we know we're going to have Nigel from New Zealand most of the week.
Oh, heck
for
yeah.
Sure.
Well, what is it, next Tuesday there right
yeah,
now? So
I think
he's
so.
He's up having coffee before work. So that's good stuff. So we're looking at a couple crooked numbers now, 7 tied on 7. They're going to try to adjust these boards, but they're going to realize that they're taped down
taped
so
down.
that they don't move.
Greg might get a hernia over there trying to get that board up.
You're going to kick that front side just around a little bit. Karen's happy with that now. You okay with that, she says? Tyler says, yes, I am. What else is going on in this bracket? We should probably take a look. Josie Claire and Braden Easterling are up ahead, lying in wait. They took down Jason and Jamie a little bit ago. Lisa Barber, Doug Parker lying in wait.
We got some good teams still in this thing now.
Craig and Ashley Irvin got bounced out as a team, but Steve Smith is still in there.
Look at that bag. Tyler is just not the Tyler I know. And Karen is throwing well right now.
Yeah. She found the middle, and she's owning it.
She moved that bag over on the right into play.
Yep, she can
with
run
that
them both,
last one. Yep.
Run them both through now. Is he going to lay low?
Oh, yeah, he's going to lay low. I don't blame him.
Stuffed it up, but if she hits it hard enough, she's going to get it.
Airmail. Short airmail, yep.
Oh, look at her. Yep. Up and over. Zing.
Oh,
she caught
the
back
backside
edge.
was there. Nice shot, Karen English. Man. I think she's talking about you.
I'm not sure what she was referring to with that finger gesture, but we'll just go ahead and give her the benefit of the doubt as she missed the airmail by that much.
Yeah. How about Tim Hill and Sherry Bagley? I always thought Sherry might be here this weekend. Didn't see her all weekend.
Well, still could be, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe
James
coming in
Offenberg
later.
again.
We shall see.
Robert Booker. What's up, Book? Oh, and that just slipped by the hole. 7-7 is the score. And Josie, I didn't think she threw great in the last game either, but she's capable of running off about 20 or 30 bags in the hole for sure.
Well, I will tell you, there are a lot of different styles of pitching. There are a lot of different everything, mental approaches.
Ooh, Greg.
Yeah, he's letting him fly, but he's okay. He knows she's there.
Have
Of all the styles, I love hers the best.
Yeah.
That bent hat bill down around the focal point. I mean, it's intimidating, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
She's
She
a
cuts
tough
a
cookie now.
formidable. She cuts a formidable shape
She's definitely a tough cookie, that's for
for
sure.
sure. But what's so funny is under that bill bent down under where you can't see her eyes, the biggest smile you've ever seen in your life.
Absolutely. Her husband walking around there with a limp. He's had some foot problems. See him sitting over in the front row.
Yeah. Jeff Wilson says, "Mr. Phil, what's up?"
Hey, Jeff, former partner of mine.
Sherry says she will not be here this time with
Yeah.
a sad emoji. Oh, Karen
Yeah, we hate you missed it, Sherry.
loses one off the backside.
What a name from the past. Taz Steele. Where you at, Taz? Really good player. Oh, nice shot.
Dang.
And Karen just washing him. No.
No, she comes up shy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This is their first time on these boards, which have been playing a little bit slower.
Yeah, they
through the
do
course
play
of the
slow.
week.
I haven't thrown on them in a while. I don't know if they speeded up any or not as people.
I don't think they have.
No, it doesn't look like it.
I don't think they have. Every comment we've had from every winner has been about what bags they had to use to overcome the boards here on center court. The star boards will be out here for the championship matches, but until then, they've got to figure out what bag speeds they want. Nice couple starting bags from Josephina and from Greg.
See Paige Martin tuning in. And Bryce Forbes, nice young man out of Louisiana, really fine player I met this past weekend.
Speaking of Bryce's, Bryce Jefferson will be battling Isaac Hurt for the Juniors Championship tomorrow afternoon. Boy, he's just
He's
missing
firing,
it by
man.
just a little bit and bouncing off the backside. But again, we're still.
If I'm Josie, I'm shooting this one. I want some more pressure
Yeah.
on. Oh, look, she was shooting the airmail, and look, it went in the hole on the side.
That was a fair mail.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he's got to keep this on the
She threw
board.
it fairly well.
This bag has to stay on the board, or the game is over.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes,
stays
boys.
on.
He holds it on.
Only gives up 5 to put him on 20.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Only 5.
Yeah, but it could have been 6,
They
and they
wanna-
could have been heading to the bleachers.
They're looking for a midnight cruise out on the lake.
Heading to the boat. He's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the video of them doing the rock, paper, and scissors, slamming each other's head down into the flour? Have you ever seen that? You need to go find it. That is the funniest damn video ever. I swear it is. They did it during COVID. It was hilarious, man.
That's great. Well, they have in their house, they figured out that the distance between their front door and their fireplace is exactly
27
what
feet.
it takes to get 27 feet nose to nose. So they throw, and she works construction. She took the door casing up to a 9 or 10 foot so that she can throw airmail one way. She told me a great story. He got a set of bags. He was so thrilled he finally got them in the mail. And they're throwing in the house in the wintertime, and he threw them one way, and they went through the screen in the fireplace. First bag he threw right in there, melted them down.
That would be great to have on video, would it not?
He went and got himself some classic Reynolds bags, and those were not cheap. But he goes, we did figure out what fill pattern he uses. I'm like, well, you could have just cut one open. It would have been less of a hazard to your home.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
that's a great story.
They play from their front door to their fireplace and back in the house. Up and over.
To stay alive, and she can't hit it.
She almost made it again.
Oh my goodness!
It's a fun game to watch, but it wasn't, I'm sure, a fun one to.
I'm telling you, nobody had as much fun losing right there as Karen and Greg, for sure.
Taz is going to be here in the morning. He said not good enough to get there for all the extras.
Gotcha.
I doubt that. Come on, everybody's good enough.
Derek Boone, Cindy Green, Chris Underwood, Pete Kistner. The guy says he's coming to join the ACO next year. Come on, Pete.
Standing right on. So, let's see. So, Tyler and Josephina, they're going to enter that final score. And then we're going to see them against Brandon Lacewell and
Lisa Hill. Is that who he's playing with?
No, Lindsey Burgess.
Oh, okay. I saw him play with Lindsey Hill in Branson, and you talking about putting on a show. Those two played well. Yeah. This will be a good game.
Dilly. We did have to laugh because we came over. Hey, put that headset on real quick while they get set for the next match. Higher seed is blue. Higher seed is blue. So I just told the story about the court you have set up in the house.
Yes.
And Greg's first bag the Reynolds bag that he bought, and the first one he threw, just so they know I'm not a liar and I'm not giving you any signals. What happened?
No, so straight up, Greg came home from work one day, and I had cut the door open and widened it so we could throw cornhole. So we had just gotten a new set of XL Reynolds bags. It had Dilly on them as well. But he also had the fireplace going. So he throws first bag right into the fireplace. And it burned a hole in it before you get down there, and all the filling just was like all over the fireplace.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
And it might be flammable, that fill.
But y'all are still laughing about it. I guarantee you. I promise y'all laughed about it, did you not?
Look, I mean, I laugh about a whole lot of things.
hey, I tell you, I was telling him a story about your rock, paper, scissors thing. Please send him that video, okay?
Oh, you've not seen it?
He has not seen it. Please send him that video, okay?
I will do my best to find that and send it to you.
Outstanding.
It was like one of my favorite pandemic things that we ever did.
Oh, my God. I laughed. I almost.
Look, I am pretty sure Greg tried to kill me during that thing.
No, I think you tried to kill him. Hold on.
We can't be talking about this till we get to court.
Yeah.
Finn, when I send you the video, you're going to have to decide.
Right. I'll be Judge and Jury. I'll be Judge Judy.
I am pretty sure Greg was very, very oh, watch this. I'm going to get her.
But you're the one that can make a cornhole court indoors. He can't do that to you.
That's what I talk about.
That's right.
Well, I have you to thank for this lovely flaky skin. I appreciate you every bit
Yeah,
of
he's
it.
been shedding all over me over here. What are you talking about?
And in the
But we had a great time doing it.
We had a great time. And
you know what? Dilly, baby.
In the words of Ben Roethlisberger in his snap count, dilly.
Dilly.
Outstanding.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Well, the best part was we get here to the CO party, and a bunch of folks that work here at the convention center were at the CO party, and they go, "You're Dilly. We were out on the river. We saw you guys." Everybody knows that boat. Everybody knows it.
So Greg had this big paint for me for the side of our boat. That's all I dreamed.
Yeah, big naming emblems in the logo and everything.
Yeah, like powder coating and everything, down on the side of the boat. So you can't mistake our boat for anybody.
I heard that. That's good.
Big flags and the whole 9 yards. Well, we're getting
Yep.
ready for the
Yep.
next match
We're
right
underway.
up here.
Thank you,
on
ma'am.
Center Court. Have a good night. Tyler Amos, Josephina Ernsberger, Brandon Lacewell, and Lindsey Burgess.
Brandon Lacewell made pro this year by the skin of his teeth, and he has been ecstatic about it. You know it?
I would be too, man. Don't get me wrong.
This kid can play though, man. He's kind of hyper, pumped up. Got a hell of an airmail.
Again, I am maybe unreasonably fascinated with people's hair.
You must be talking about Lindsay.
Well,
No.
we did the juniors game, and Finn mentioned how they just woke up and walked over here.
Yeah.
And this is exactly, they woke out of bed.
Combed their
and-
hair with a wash rag and then came over here to play.
You got to be talking about Riley Brewster.
Riley Brewster.
Caleb
Caleb,
Rogers,
yeah,
Isaac
Rogers.
Hurt has a little messy,
They all
messy
got
hair.
this little kind of flare thing they got working. Mason Higgins.
Yep.
It looks like
Yeah.
they have a hat on, even if they don't have a hat on. It's
Like
kinda,
they're just gonna flap in the wind and take off.
yeah,
like
perfect hat hair all the time. This one, I just want to go over there. I want to go over to Brandon. I just want to yank on the front of his hair like a paper towel dispenser and watch it come back out.
how is that not? That would annoy me so
Well,
bad.
I don't know. I've never understood. I mean, I had a mullet. I've had full long hair all the way around.
Oh Lord.
Through the back of my hat. I've had all of it.
I
But
saw a
just
picture
down
of you
around
doing
my
that.
eyes. I'm with you.
Yep.
It would make
I
me
have
insane.
to. Yeah.
Do y'all understand? I'm going to tell y'all this right now.
You were bald since you were
No,
6.
I'm just going to tell y'all, hair is
3.
completely overrated. Overrated. Hair is overrated.
Oh, you have saved thousands of dollars on
Absolutely.
shampoo.
You have no idea.
Shampoo.
All right, so 2 on Nada right now.
And Tyler, I'm going to tell you, Tyler Amos is going to get fired up and start
Yeah.
making a bunch of bags. You got to take advantage of him when he's down a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to have to because I tell you, I think Craig is primed and ready to go, and his doubles partners, I think they're going to have to do kind of what Riley and Caleb did today, is carry one another when they need it.
Well, this
here
will be
and
their
there.
last tournament as partners.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did they swap out? Who's it going to be now?
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell, but
Oh,
I do
don't
know
say
an
that.
inside. Then
Don't say.
I don't think it's not public knowledge. I know Russell and Craig are going back
Is
together
that
next
right?
year. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So if that's breaking news, if it is, they told me and they didn't tell me not to tell. So
Well, I thought Tyler was going to be done after
yeah, I
this season.
think he's going to focus on his work. He's getting
Yeah.
married.
Yep.
Poor guy.
Did I hear the same thing about Mason Higgins? He's moving on to racing.
Hey, racing is what I
Motorcycle
heard too.
or
I mean,
dirt track. What's he moving on to?
yeah, some kind of go-kart racing, I believe. Oh,
Unfortunate rebound off to the right side. Well, they probably took up a collection in the juniors division to buy him
Get Mason out.
some sort of vehicle so he could do just that.
did he just lay up? I'm
did.
gonna have a talking to him.
He did.
Gave up one. I mean, to get one. He laid up to get 1 point, and the hole was opened in the back. And he
It's
is
all
a guy that walks around with an airmail or die shirt on.
Yeah, well, he's also not been on center court. It's a whole different ball
That's
game.
true. Yeah.
Bag game, I guess.
That bag caught the front of the board. And that's just a buffer for Tyler.
I tell you, he's moved kind of to that lean back, not as much as he used to, but he's moved back to his previous stance, and he still has a very, very smooth delivery. It's just his control is the only thing that's changed.
He's so good, but Finn, why doesn't he win just about every time he comes out? I mean, he's that good. I can't figure it out.
It's focus. It's got to
Yeah.
be focus.
Got to be.
She just took herself out of his way. So now what's he going to try to do? Is he going to try to super
Man,
score?
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm shooting airmail with drag
Try
right
to
here,
drag
huh?
it.
How about you, man?
I'm going up. Airmail or die. You know how it is.
Yep.
He's on sticky side down, though. Is he going to try to grab it and take it with it? Yeah.
I didn't think he could get it that way.
No, he tried to
I
grab
didn't
the
think
corner.
so. There wasn't enough corner hanging, not enough arms in the hot tub.
Yeah.
I hope it's
I like
all
that.
that's in there, hot arms.
Yeah, we look at it. We see it on the big screen up there. There's just not enough there to grab
No,
it.
no.
So if he is, here's the thing: if he is going to grab it, he's got to step out another
Yeah.
2 feet.
Well, and depending upon who you're watching, that is enough to grab it. That's
Correct.
the thing
Yeah.
that makes me nuts. Is you think it's not and it is, and then you think it is and it's not. Nice airmail
Nice
right
shot.
there. There's her
Josephina.
airmail or die. She's showing him what that means. So 6-on-1 right now with Amos and Ernst.
Very nice block. Very nice.
Up and over.
That's
there
what I'm
it
telling you.
is.
The boys got the shot, man.
There it is.
We just haven't seen it all game.
No.
Still early. Josephina to match.
Josephina off the bat.
Backside. She look at she.
Nice
Oh,
little
yeah.
answers.
Nicely done.
There comes the air show back to Owensboro.
Very good, very good. I saw her. She- Ooh, clutch the pearls. Oh, goodness.
Saw little Parker come up and tell me he is qualified in the tailgaters. How about that? Doug's
Terrific.
little son. I hadn't seen him in a while.
It's all right. Good deal.
Yeah.
Tailgater's been a huge response upstairs in the red room and the blue room, thanks to Green River for connecting the two.
Yeah, I
Did
had
you know that Red and Blue made Green River?
That's pretty good.
I
That's
do.
pretty good.
Yeah, I know color wheel specialist Roy G. Biv, but I do know that.
But he is a time zone specialist, Phil.
Yes, I am. I also did time zone math earlier. Oh, how did that not draw two?
So now he sets up a clap situation. If he airmails those things, they're going to smack together and they're all going to go.
Yeah, unless she.
Well, or if she brings them, that's even better. Or if she staples them to the bag.
She could bar
Yeah.
soap one
Yep.
of them.
Well, I think she's.
No,
Unless
I don't
she
think
jams
she-
it all up. Oh.
That's not bad. It's really
I
not
think
bad.
he's only got an opportunity to grab one here now.
I like it. They
And
try
it fell. It fell.
He tries to
oh.
look. He tries to look up at the screen. It's way behind, sir. Way behind.
How did that fall? It didn't seem like there was enough there to.
So when she hits it, you'll see it as the replay's 30 seconds behind.
Oh, that's right. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm new. I'll work it out.
It's hard.
And he went up anyway, but he did knock off one of Lindsay's.
And Lindsay can go in for a wash right here. How about that? He had the round in complete control there.
The airmail was an interesting decision. I don't know if that would have been my key
There it
choice, and
is.
it's a 7-7.
But he's had a good
Yeah.
airmail for the longest time.
No, he has, but in that situation, I don't think the risk and reward
there
didn't
was
add
nothing.
up.
But
There was
should
nothing
be.
there for him.
But again, well, okay. But he chose to do it, so there
Correct.
should be no risk. If he chose it, he should have nailed it
Correct.
because
I agree.
he's that good.
Yeah.
And that's the part. That's the decision making up front that you all are talking about. That he didn't need to do it, but if he was going to do it, he should have hit it.
Yeah, because he was showing +2, try to get greedy for +4, ends up at 0. There's math.
Man, y'all gonna have to
Look
make
at
me
you.
get my calculators out or take my shoes off or something, man.
Don't forget your tail. You can go to 11. Oh, look at that thing hanging up. It'll be gone in no time. 8-on-1. Tyler Amos, Josephina Ertzberger. Just replaced one hanger with another. Oh, look at that
And
thing.
it doesn't come.
It's pinched a little bit.
He's going to go up for it.
Up for it.
Yes,
Nice
sir.
shot. He done a good
Brandon
shot.
Lacewell.
Really nice shot right there. And there's your airmail or die.
I'm telling you, boy ain't scared to shoot it.
No, he's getting a feel for center court. I think that's
Yeah.
all we saw earlier.
Yeah.
So 8-on-1 remains the score. Let's see, Josie Claire, Braden Easterling still alive. Lisa Barber, Douglas Parker advance. Let's see, Steve Smith and Kathy Harrison down 16-13 to Sarah Hardy and Daryl Macon. Sarah Hardy. and
They're
Daryl
in the
Macon.
losers bracket, Finn.
Yeah, I know, but what a team that's going to
Yeah.
be to have to contend with coming back up through.
They're in the losers bracket, though. And Lindsay's getting dialed in a little bit now, huh? Their bag's not very flat, but it's finding the right place.
Doesn't matter how it looks.
No, it doesn't
Phil,
matter
as
at all.
long as it finds the hole, it don't matter how it
Yeah.
looks.
That one was a little flatter, but see how it kicks up and does that dirty diaper? Tyler in for trying to grab at least 2. Yep, and that's what he gets to go up 10-1. Shout out to Daniel Buchanan, Rebecca Grimes, Tiffany Blevins, Brian James, Devin Smith all tuning in. I know about half those people too, believe it or not.
Half.
Yeah.
You talk like you've been to a family reunion with all of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just there's thank God I'm not a player because I just received a text. I put my phone on mute. That only a certain people can
Yeah.
get to me during when I'm doing this. My phone just buzzed and it's from my daughter. And I guess I should be thankful for these 3 words, that they're these 3 and not 3 others. It says, tattoo is done.
Oh,
So I can't wait to see that photo. It might be the 2 of you carrying it through the rest of the night. Because if she didn't get a good artist, I'm going to drop like a stone.
Especially since you're an artist. huh?
Oh, God, right. I'm like, I'd have done it with a hot coat hanger.
I think Lacewell just got picked up 5, 12 on
Oh, wow.
7.
Way to go, Brandon
And
Lacewell.
now it's a game again.
Yeah, it is.
10-6. And Lacewell on center court, he played on the CBC court a few times there at Branson. And I'm going to tell you what, he threw really good on center court. This kid, like I said, he made pro this year for the first time. Just squeezed in. That's a nice block by Lindsay. Don't know if it's on purpose.
We're going to consider it is until she tells us it's not.
Yeah, and he tried to get around it.
Yeah, he should be able to get that, though. I think she may help him out a little bit. She did step out just a touch.
And that
Slick
bag,
side down,
hey,
and
this
that's
step's a lot flatter.
Great bag right there.
But she did help him just a little bit.
And she's had some success throwing on the slick side, too, in this game. I've kind of watched how she's been flipping back and forth.
He's going sticky side down and going to try to grab.
Oh,
no.
there you go. Now
missed
slick
it off
side
to the
again,
left.
Lindsay.
Get past it. No.
Let's see.
You see how she threw it stick side and then
I
it just
know.
turned
It
over
just kicks
on
over.
the
It ended
board?
up on slick side.
Yeah, I
Because the
know.
boards are sticky.
Look at
Now, that's
that.
one part of it. And her bag is not flat enough
at
to dig into the board.
9 on 3.
Yeah.
And Brandon's telling him just sit, let him
Slick
do the
side,
work. But
Lindsay.
you know Tyler's going to shoot it, and he could drag both.
Take hers.
Yeah.
No,
No,
he's-
he
there
could.
you go.
He has
Drag
two of them
both.
on that side.
Well, yeah,
I
but
think he could get them both.
She needs to put it someplace where he's going to have to drag her too.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yep,
Not bad.
that's not a bad bag.
Dead center airmail gets
Now let's find
him,
out.
bails him out, though.
If he's as good as we know he is.
Shows 10 on 3.
Going up, and
Oh, and that's a 6 spot for Lindsey Burgess on Tyler Amos. Come on.
that right there is a lead change, my friend. 10-6
Yeah.
becomes 12
Did
to
I hear
10.
lead change?
Lead
Did I hear
change.
lead change?
That thing toured the globe.
Yes. It took an all expenses paid trip around the hole.
It sure did. Nice bag by Brandon. I tell you what, this team is trying to be a team to be reckoned with. They are up 12 to 10 now. How about that bag?
Adam Cook, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, Finn, I didn't want you to feel left out with all of Phil's friends. LOL. Yeah. Nobody likes me. I'm going to go over and eat worms. I'm bummed out.
Who said that?
Adam Cook.
Oh, okay, Adam. I'll be your friend too, Adam.
Wish you guys liked me. I try hard.
How about I just got a message that Doug Parker and Dustin Arant both lost out in the Skins game. How about that?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that bag hanging, too. There was no luck there.
No.
Josephina, that thing was 80% in the hole. What'd you say? Not enough arms in the hot tub?
Yep.
That was all the way up to the neckline. It wasn't able to get under.
Just wouldn't fall.
All right, so 14 on 10. Brandon Lacewell, Lindsey Burgess hold that lead over the higher seed, Tyler Amos and Josephina Ernstberger. Again, we will run this through until its illogical conclusion tonight for Coed. It's a very odd blocker bag, but it seems to work.
It worked last
It's
round.
effective.
He's in the
Exactly
exact
what he
same
did.
spot.
Yeah, exactly
Exact
what he
same
did
spot.
before.
Yeah.
How does it do that? It looks so flat
Yeah.
coming out of her hand. Like it spins in the air well. Like it's not a bad looking bag.
No.
You know
and all
what?
of a sudden it diapers.
You know
Sad.
what's funny? It's funny. Her bag ends like McKenna's.
Yeah.
It
begins.
does.
Like it begins. Like McKenna's begins.
Now he put some pressure on her now. She's gonna have to maybe shoot something.
Yeah, now we don't see an airmail from Amos, which is interesting.
Which I didn't see. I'm telling you, I think
Well,
she's
he's telling her to
talking about
shoot
a
it.
roll. No, she said
I thought-
something
No,
about a roll bag.
he did
I
this.
think he said
Yeah,
shoot
he
it.
did
Yeah.
I
this.
think he said shoot it, yeah. Up.
Up,
And no.
on.
He did. Did you see him? He put his hand out.
Hey,
Stop.
stop
Just like
bag, stop.
Magneto. All right, so Tyler's looking at Josephina, big grin on her face. She goes, "You know what to do. Get over here. Timeout. Come over here. Do this. Get back over there. Do that."
Michael Ashton, Jamie Smith, Michael Catlin. I call him Catfish. Used to be a CO in my area. Tuning in.
I wish I had friends.
Preston Amos, Logan Mee, and Tony Franco, another great player from the ACO. I'll share with y'all.
Share your friends.
Absolutely.
Oh, I appreciate
Absolutely,
that.
man.
Thank you.
I like you two guys. 14
Well,
to 10.
unfortunately, I am filled with so much self-loathing that I won't even send myself a nice
Oh, I'm sorry
note.
about your sunburn.
Ow. That's all right. At least you didn't
You
hit
ought
me
to
in
be
the
calming
forehead.
down now.
I think we're in the wrong
should be.
geographical area for you, Phil, to send your friends our way.
Yeah.
All right, here it comes. What's he going to do? They had a long discussion. Up. Oh, and
he laid up. Come on, Tyler.
Interesting.
All right, so now the question is, what's he going to tell her? Because he told her to go up last time.
He said try to push it and flop over is what he said.
Could she get a piggyback out of that? I don't know. That.
No, but we saw her airmail the first time.
Yeah. Well, her roll bag ends up standing up in a
she knew what she was doing. That bag flipped over.
Almost, but it just stood up. So now he's got nothing to work with on the backside of the
just
hole.
lay up one time and let's go to the next frame. And that's what he does.
Yeah, and we laughed about this earlier. I was talking to Heinemann. I said, I would be the worst doubles partner in the world for a number of reasons, but for this sentence only. I have last bag. We're down to the end. My partner looks at me and says, just board it. I'm screwed. That's it. You could make that board 10 times the size it is. I would hit it. I would throw it into the other room. Just board it.
You know, a lot of people say that's the hardest shot in cornhole.
That's what Heinerman told me. He was saying, he goes, that is the hardest shot.
It really is.
To make. And Matt's is like, yeah. He's like, you don't want anybody looking at you and say, just board it.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's like a curse.
Yeah.
You know it's really bad when you got some bags hanging up in the hole and you're scared to hit the board.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you're afraid they're going to fall. And you try to just board it right on the front where it says American Cornhole there on the front. And you leave it about this far short.
Right. Yeah, I leave it somewhere around the logo.
Yeah, you're somewhere around the logo over there on the bleachers.
Josephina runs through, runs up the middle.
Another wash, 14-10. I tell you what, I've been impressed. Lindsay has held her own against Tyler Amos. Tyler Amos is one of the top players in our business today.
No question.
And she has
She and Brandon have both played well, yeah.
I would like for her to flip her bags over and just go whole for a little bit.
John Dillinger says, can't wait to be there Friday. Can't wait to have you here.
Yeah, come on.
Jamie Smith, big fan of the goo.
Yep. Am I right, though, right?
Yeah, the truck is confirming our analysis.
She got it.
Yeah, absolutely.
She got it in and snuck it into the right-hand side, and now.
Turn it over. Turn it over, Lindsay. Nope.
She almost got around that. That kind of
almost
surprised
go
me.
right to left.
But had she thrown that slick side down, it'd be on top of Brandon's foot.
It would have.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
That's not the Tyler Amos I've been used to seeing over the
while.
while.
Allergic to the floor.
Yeah. Looking at that 30-second delay.
She comes up, sets it up, drops it in. Nice.
That's a good shot.
That's a good bag.
Yeah.
She might give up two here, but that was a good bag.
We'll see. Amos got to go right to left, which is well within his wheelhouse. And I thought it was going to sit up. Ooh, man.
And what's interesting is he's been missing left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to go that far right, he had to play a slice. Or no, that's a hook. He throws right-handed, that he'd be playing the hook.
Yep.
That was a really good bag by Lindsay, the one before that, though.
It was. We just saw it on the replay because we're a little behind.
Just to save 2 points.
He used hers definitely as a backstop.
Yeah.
That was a fact.
I like Brandon try to throw some blocks and get into an air game. That's perfectly placed right dead center of the board. Level, whatever you want to call it, but it's in the center of the board.
But you know, Josephina can get around it. She's going to go over it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He would love to get in the airmail game with her.
He put that right where he wanted it to be a problem for her. Look at that.
I do not agree with that shot.
Why not?
You got to shoot that, man. Leave your blocker in place. Now, she's going to block and make you shoot it now, see?
He's got 2 left.
Yeah.
Is he playing chess or is he playing checkers?
I think he's playing checkers.
Up and over. There it is. Oh, there it is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The guy can hit him, man.
Yeah.
So clean.
She's going up.
Yep, she got that too. I could tell
too.
when she let it go
She
now.
matched him.
And now he's in a pickle.
Up and over. And
how about the piggyback? What a shot.
Good shot.
What a shot. Yes, sir.
Wow, Josephina's shaking her head. All she can do is applaud as well. She let out a huge sigh when she got hers in there, and then that was a really, really nice. So take a look at it on replay. Bang.
Yeah, that was a
Nailed
good shot.
That piggyback.
And now I'm going to look at it on the delay because that was a really nice shot.
And is that a Matt Gammon or a Todd Gammon, the piggyback?
Todd Gammon.
Todd Gammon.
Todd Gammon. We found that out in Bradenton, Florida. Remember that?
Yes, we did.
And see, that's not a good bag by Tyler. Do you think that's a good bag? No.
It's not. No, that's not the decision I would have made if I were him. It could be a good bag if it works out. We're not sure, but it's not the bag I would have tried. And there's a right to left from Lindsay. That's a good cut bag.
And look, they're up 17-12 right now. I would consider this an upset if they win. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know who they lost to the first game. Brandon and not Brandon, Tyler and Josephina, but it must have been somebody good. I know you can find out. I know how good you are.
Josie Claire and Brandon Easterling await the winner of this game. Oh, just stuffed it up.
Let me tell you something now. She can get that bag
She's
to
go
go.
Look at it. Yeah, that's
I
Smarties.
don't blame them.
She's
She
gonna
can
walk
put
to him
she
and
can
talk
put the
to him,
game
yeah.
on the line.
Oh man.
17-12.
I wish I could be out there looking at it myself.
You got one under. Is that? And that's
Lindsay's.
Lindsay's bag under, because she cut it in.
Tell you what though, for her, I think the shot here to lay up and put the bags back in Brandon's hand. Huh? Even if Tyler pulls something out and gets the wash here, I think for her.
Well, two things. She's putting it in Tyler's hands.
Yes.
Then in
Brandon's hands.
hands.
And Brandon so far has got the best of Josie down there too. So
I think that's what he told her. He goes, make him make a mistake, and then let me do what needs to be done, and let's finish it off. This could be a frame plus.
Yeah, but how much risk is it for her to shoot the backside?
I don't know. She's not going to do it.
We're not going to know.
Nope.
Because she's not going to do it.
She held her hand out like, well, that's what you told me to do. He's like, well, probably not exactly. But
look at that shot. Look at that court, man. How good does that court look on that shot right there?
Super and duper. So what's he going to do?
He may come in hard, man. I mean, he's got that shot.
I think he would. I think he's coming in pushing
slick side
down.
Yep. So he's going hot. Coming in hot. Bang. And he busts a bunch into the hole.
He got one.
8-7.
Hey,
yep.
You know what, though? He saved a point. It could be a big point later on in this game.
Well, that thing came in on a heater, didn't it?
It really surprised me that he did that, because there's a lot of bad things could have happened on that.
But here's the thing now. Because he did that, he now avoids a 12-10 being a loss.
Right. Yeah.
You're right.
He made it more difficult for Brandon to do what he probably was hoping he'd do after that.
And Brandon, with his first block, is off to the left a little bit. I mean off to the right, my bad.
She runs right into the back of it.
Yep, the magnet.
And now it's...
Oh, and now he can really put some pressure on Josie. I like that shot right there.
If I'm Josie, I go up.
Not this shot.
No doubt in my mind, I go up.
Third bag? No.
I'd go up. Yep.
Really?
I would.
And she does.
And that's why I wouldn't have went up on that one.
But here's the thing.
You two are going to wrestle.
So here's the thing. Now, but to end the game, Brandon still skid in the hole and leave Josie's where it is. So if he boards it, I go up again.
Yep.
Oh, that's a great bag.
How did he do that?
I have no words for that. That was a hell of a shot.
That was, like I said, that's the elbows in a crowded bar.
She's got to drag it. If he better not say... She has to drag it.
You have to drag it.
You have to drag it.
That one on the back up there at 11 o'clock.
You have to get
that.
it.
She can't. Yeah, she can't.
It's sitting 8-on-2 right now. She can make it 8-on-7 if she
I thought
drags
he
it.
pushed her front bag at about 5 o'clock up a little closer, but
No, he
she's
didn't.
got to go get it.
Look at it. That bag is hanging
Up and
short.
And
that's going to do it.
All right,
Lindsey
Taters
Burgess.
exchange. How about that? Brandon Lacewell, Lindsey Burgess take down Tyler Amos and Josephina Ernstberger, and that is going to be the end of their night in Coed. How about that? They will face Josie Claire and Braden Easterling, a pair that's played very well together over the years.
Woo, we're going to get Josie Claire, and we might get a bunch of airmails in this game right here.
Absolutely.
I would assume. I would hope so. I hope so.
I hope so. That's my favorite part of this game.
All right, more good stuff from the Coed division coming up, boys.
We're going to take a break. We'll keep right on rock and rolling here, man. Man's taking the break. I got this by myself. I can talk for hours. How about Brandon Lacewell and Lindsey Burgess taking down Tyler Amos and Josephina Ernstberger to move on? Super team of Josie Claire and Brandon Easterling
Well, I mean, the Tyler Amos and Josephine Owensberger, I mean, that was no wash team.
No,
you know?
absolutely not. And that's what I'm saying.
So now, Phil, what your thoughts on their headspace right now, Brandon and Lindsay?
You know, you got to be really high after that win. That's a big win. And, you know, Lindsay's really got to be high because she went toe-to-toe with one of the best players in the ACO. And this girl's got game. I'm not knocking her game.
I know.
They call her Cheetah Girl. She has really got game. And so there's no knock on her whatsoever going toe-to-toe with Tyler. It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But I just wish she'd flip her bags over. It's driving me crazy.
Well, go tell her they're warming up.
No, that's not my place to tell her.
I know.
See, there it was again. It almost flipped up, but it just eased back down. I think she threw him slick. She threw him when she threw him slick side. It was down the middle. I mean, it was. Yeah. And we know Josie's now. She's trying a little roll bag right there. Was that a roll bag?
It's her version of a roll bag.
Yeah. And we're ready to get underway with our next elimination game. Braden Easterling. So a lot of people picked Braden Easterling to win this King of Cornhole this weekend. They're going down and back one more time.
Or that was, I don't know, because
the
scoreboard's alive.
That was no. He's not doing that on purpose. Those are lucky bags in the paws of Easterling and Josie Claire.
Yeah, those are encores, I believe.
Okay. Lucky encores.
Mm-hmm. Lucky encores.
I can't tell what Lindsay and them are throwing.
Neither can I.
I know one thing. Every time I see Brandon Lacewell, he impresses me more. He's a good player.
He is.
Even a better dude, man, for real. So, hey, did you see that? That was slick side right down the middle. Right down the middle. Eric, that one kicked off to the right, but that first one was flat right down the middle.
Josie went up to get it. I'm not sure.
And then she throws two in the corner and tries to prove me wrong. She did on purpose.
All right, so now we're going to start down here.
I think so.
All right.
Hey, Eric, check it out. Look, huh? Do you see the shirt? You see the inside of the shirt? A.T. Klinger. Hold on. Let's come over here. Show Eric. Watch that. Here he comes. Right here. Look, Finn. Do you see the shirt?
Yeah, I see it.
Hang on. As soon as this round's over, he's going to show it. That's flattery right there. Right there. That's flattery, buddy. After this frame. We get any score in that first round, 2-0, Brandon and
yeah, it was
Lindsay.
a 10-8.
Hey,
Yep.
Brandon, he's on a roll.
They're ready.
Yeah,
They're
Lindsay,
locked and loaded.
she's throwing the sticky side.
But it's working. That's a good bag.
Oh, and that got away from Josie. Slick side right up the middle, young lady. Okay, go around it, leave your block in place. And she picks up 3. Hold on.
We're live.
Okay. Ask me about the sense. You got to be kidding me. That is a form of flattery. I don't know. And 5-0. There we go. What's it? Ask me about my ninja disguise. Yeah. I didn't really want to see his hairy underarms, but, you know, the shirt's pretty cool.
That is pretty fun.
And looks like Braden's got another bag off. Is that going to be three more?
more. I think it's 10-7 again.
8-0.
Yep, 10-7 again. Oh, my goodness.
I never saw this coming, did you? 8-0?
Nope.
Wow. Here we are, Owensboro, Kentucky. Philip Barnett with the madman. You saw it coming a mile away? Yeah. You need to start picking, too. You need to have your own picks. yeah, you see what I'm seeing. That's right. Nice bag, Lindsay. Just going to get a wash out of that, but, man, she's holding her own down there.
She really is, and every bag she throws is a confidence builder.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
and because we can see in the beginning of the Amos Josephina game, held on to it a little long, a little timid, kind of getting used to it.
A little nervous.
She's continuing just to prove that she belongs here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Brandon tried a little roll bag right there. And Braden is off again. I'm going to tell you, Brandon Lacewell's going to get that bag that's hanging in the back. Yeah. What are you thinking about? Shoot the damn thing.
I know. I don't know what the question is. And he doesn't. He doesn't go up for it.
You going to give up a point?
Yep, 8-7. No, 9-8. I'm sorry.
He gives up a point.
Wow.
That's a big loss right there.
I don't know what makes him not shoot that ball.
I have no clue.
That bag.
I just want to look at him and go. And Josie's got one a little bit out of play right there. Mad Philip Barnett right here. Finn on a little hiatus for a minute. We're in Owensboro, Kentucky, World Championship Season 19. We're in co-ed action elimination bracket. Already waiting is going to be the Fretwells and Kelsey Heitritt and Brandon Earls are won both their brackets.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Ooh, she eased up, but she's still going to get 2 points out of that, and it's going to go 10-1.
And she said it hit my thumb. I'm so sorry. I love that.
I don't think she meant to do that.
I know. She said it hit my thumb. I'm sorry. No, she could tell right away. The minute she let it go, she looked at him and she goes, my thumb, my thumb, my thumb. And no, that happens. Those are the worst. Like when you let it go in a goofy way, it catches a finger or your hand hits your leg or something. Those are the worst.
You ever see kids? I used to see kids like Mason Higgins, and he looked like he's about 2 foot tall. And the next time I see him, he looks like he's about 5.5 foot tall. You know, and look, Brandon Easterling. I saw him at the first of the year. This is the first time I seen him. I swear he's grown 3 to 4 inches.
Well, he's a
tall dude.
Yeah, he's
man.
like 11 feet tall. So.
Yeah, I promise you.
Yeah.
Oh, and Brandon's gonna pick up 2 more. What a good shot, though. Hey, Finn, we're looking at 12-1. Brandon Lacewell and Lindsey Burgess.
I'll tell you what, I can't leave this table for a moment.
As Finn rejoins us here in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Yeah, I wanted to come back out here. I had to go out there and say goodbye to a couple of folks who were getting ready to leave for the evening, and appreciate you guys.
No, man, we got this,
blowing this thing up into a rout.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's been surprising.
And Lisa Barber and Doug Parker waiting.
Yeah, how about that? We're going to get them on center court. As Doug has been eliminated from the Skins game, too. Ooh.
I wonder how that's going to affect this.
I don't know. It's very possible it could.
You know he's pissed.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, boys, when I lost this morning, I went to my room for a couple of minutes. I was steaming.
Yeah.
Steaming. I don't get mad very often. I was steaming at myself so bad I had to leave. I'm not kidding.
Now, the big question, though, while I was gone, did anyone say hello to me on Facebook?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I already know the answer.
No.
No one likes me.
Yeah, but I got a few shout-outs while you're gone.
I know you did. People like you. Hey, congratulations. Speaking of shout-outs, Amber Fretwell and Maggie Geiger, they're going to be playing for the Women's Championship tomorrow. Tony Pena, your pick to win seniors versus Johnny Thomas, your pick to come in last if you could. Isaac Hurt and Bryce Jefferson will battle for the juniors.
That's going to be a great game.
That should be a good one.
I did not see Bryce Jefferson coming out of there. I know how his head game is sometimes.
But he has, as the season's gone on, we've seen Bryce Jefferson get so much more confident and
But he's
controlled, and just there's been a. I don't want to call it maturity because that feels like such a.
No, there has. No, we've noticed that. There has over the last couple
There
of years.
has,
More
and it's
maturity.
great.
I mean, last year, this time, he threw his hat and he left it there.
Yeah.
And so I think he's also starting to get a better feel for other juniors players off the court.
But
You know, they have a better natural relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is so good. He
is.
He has all the shots, all the tools. He has all the tools to win this whole thing. I'm not going to lie to you. Because he has all the shots. Because he practices. He puts the work in. He does what it takes to be a champion.
Look at
That's a bad bag.
all my sandbag in there. Appreciate you, Derek. Thank you, Cody. Adam.
you beg for shout outs. And
You
look
know,
at that. Damn.
Here's the bad news. My mom's watching. I got nothing.
Hey, Mom.
Nothing from her.
She'll probably shout out
No,
to me
but,
later, Finn.
You know, to your wow.
Josie's going to pick up
Wow.
5 as you guys are talking about Finn's sad social life. Makes it
apparently
8-12.
my mom. Wow. She's going to shout out later, is she?
No.
You, sir.
I didn't mean that. I meant on here. I
don't
was talking about
think-
you took that the wrong way, man.
Hey,
Come on.
Phil, remember when we were friends a minute ago? Look at this, man. It's just a slugfest.
Yeah, and it's all of a sudden Josie gets
12 on
5
8.
and look at Brandon's bags. All of a sudden start finding where they're supposed to be finding anywhere. I mean, Braden. And that's going to be 2 more, and it cut the lead to 12-10.
Yeah. Remember we went through the name game, Braden, Brandon,
Yeah.
Graydon, Raiden, Hayden, Jaden.
All of them.
Layden Maiden.
Yeah.
The Layden Maiden.
There's a lot of Isaacs and a lot
A
of
lot
Caleb's.
of Isaacs, a lot of Caleb's, yeah. Only one Isak, though.
That's right.
There also aren't a lot of Isaacs. There's 1.5.
Oh.
Yes, that's true. That's correct. Look at that, man.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. There are fewer. I mean, the power that she generates is
and it hangs up.
remarkable. So that's going to
12.
cost a couple right there. But Josie Claire's power is remarkable.
For the little as she is,
But again,
definitely.
we talked about it. It's like a golf swing. It's technique. It's torque. It's release point. It's club's head speed. And to be honest with you, she has a little bit of the eye of the tiger, even though you can't tell it from a distance.
Yeah.
But she really hones in. She
She's-
focuses really well.
She's got a killer instinct. You're definitely right about that. As Brandon just moved Braden's bag back where he could get it. And he does. Nice bag.
Oh, that's big.
And look here, they were playing loose and everything when they had that 12-0 lead, and all of a sudden they
Looky,
come back.
looky.
Now they're down 4. And you see the nerves kick in a little bit. You
Yep.
see the bags spreading out a little bit where they've been mostly down the center the whole game.
Some of that hesitation on
Yeah.
those releases, and you can tell.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the momentum is shifted. Once 12-1, now it's 16-12. And this is the danger time for Brandon and Lindsay.
You got it. Oh, and Lindsay goes off the back.
I
And
couldn't get any of those names right.
hey, now Lindsay cannot make a mistake. I mean, she's got to go in with both these bags, or this game could be over.
Yep.
And
That's a good bag. That's a good bag.
Not bad. She's going to force her to run it up, and she
Oh.
does.
But
It
now
doesn't
she
matter.
has to go in. This is
She
it.
got to go in.
I'd turn it over.
I would too.
I'd turn it over. It's going to hang up.
It's going to sit up, dirty diaper.
Oh, it goes in.
She made a liar out of both of y'all.
Yeah, she did.
Well, we saw the last round 12-10 because the fourth
I
bag
thought
hung up.
she
so.
should do, but I wasn't going to say it out loud till after she shot it. That was a good shot.
That
It
was a
was.
good shot. Yeah.
See the girl, 19-12 now. Oh, and now Brandon. This is a chance for Brandon to get some points back.
Just kind of drips over the front edge.
Yeah, I would have liked for him to throw one right in front of the
I'll
hole.
tell you what.
Like
these-
right
why don't
there?
they
Like
just-
that?
It feels like they should just both be throwing all 4 bags at the same time as fast as they're going.
They're firing away.
They are not holding up. Boom.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, but he can still only give up 1 here, though.
It still would be a.
Oh, and now he can get 3. Hey, he can aim 1 for 4 right here.
Oh, I don't think you try that.
Why not? Look, everybody holding up their fingers. I
Everybody
agree.
wants it. Everybody wants it.
Oh,
when
and
he
there it
gets
is. He
there,
picks
man.
up 3 points right there, 19-15. The whole crowd, 501 Nation.
Should have been 6,
Hey,
Phil.
yeah.
Should have been 6.
I felt
I
like
agree. I agree.
I felt like I was watching professional wrestling. Everybody with that one finger up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Going full bloodline
Yeah,
on us.
absolutely. Big bag by Lindsay. And she finds it right where it needs to be.
Tumbles in.
The only problem is Josie Claire has been here for championships. Uh-oh.
There it could be.
And look, there's that killer instinct. You see how quick she threw that back?
I think I took her head out of this frame.
She's throwing slick side down. Going to try to go through everything, and she can't. And this
Look at
right
that.
That's
here
gonna
could
do
do
it.
Not
it.
messing around.
That's going to do it.
Unless she shanks one.
Yeah, I don't think this kid's shaking one.
Hadn't happened in a couple
Lindsay
years.
in, Lindsay down, Josie to end it,
it's
and we're
over.
done.
There you
Nicely
go.
done.
Hey, nice run by Brandon and Cheetah Girl, though.
Brandon Lacewell, Lindsey Burgess, taken down by Josie Claire and Braden Easterling. And it's so funny because ever since the day I met Braden Easterling, I think it was in West Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia, I always thought that dude looks like when he's done, he's going to go out in the lobby and do a magic show.
Yeah.
And I think he just pulled one off in here.
He did.
He really did. He's got such a chiseled face. It's like an old school silent movie star vibe to him.
Yeah.
But man, can he play? And the two of them, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't they play from opposite sides of the river? One
Yeah,
in
they're-
Ohio,
yeah.
one
One's
in
in
West Virginia.
one's in
That's
Ohio,
something they
one's in
teamed up.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think she's from Kentucky. That's what she got on her sleeve right
Yeah,
there.
Ohio and Kentucky. But I felt like, oh, that's what it was. They came to West Virginia, but play from both sides of the river, which is very, very cool. So they will take on Lisa Barber and Doug Parker.
Hey, well, let me ask you a question then.
Sarah Hardy and Daryl Macon await the winner of that one.
Do you think Braden Easterling has sprung up about 3 or 4 inches since we saw him last time?
There are some people, I swear to you, Philip, there are some players in here that have grown 6 inches since the last time they were on center court this week.
That's what I was telling Maz earlier.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I know.
Hey, I'm going to step away for just 1 minute while we're waiting on Doug and Lisa, and I'll be right back. How about that?
Absolutely.
All right,
Fair
be
enough. All right. Center court continues to bubble with not only anticipation but accomplishment here as we work our way toward the championship of the ACO World's 19 Coed division. This is a very coveted crown, I do think. I think the Coed teams really, really like having this one under their belt.
Ear.
Turn it down in your ear?
In my ear.
Oh, okay. Am I talking too loud?
No. So but I think it's set for Phil's ears,
Ah,
and I don't think we have the same ears.
no, we don't. He's blown my right ear ball out a number of times just this week. But you know what? It's that unbridled enthusiasm that I love so much.
Yes, I agree with that, but I don't need hearing aids yet, and I don't want them.
What? You almost went. All right.
I did.
That was so close. So close. All right, so Josie Claire, Braden Easterling coming off of a smoker right there. Lisa Barber and Douglas Parker getting ready to do battle. Josie Claire and Braden Easterling, the 9 seed, playing out of the blue lane, the higher seed lane. We'll see how that defeat in the Skins game affected Parker. I want to go back and see if I can find that in Scoreholio. I don't think, no, it's not in Scoreholio because we score it differently. We will tomorrow be featuring the final bracket of 16 in ACO Skins, right around 2 p.m. And, man, that is so much fun to watch. Everybody bought in this time, 100% payout. They knew exactly what the terms were. As an ACO pro, you had the opportunity all season long to enter for free. And this was an interesting bracket of 32 because we see some pros that decided, you know what, I didn't go to a major where they did a Pro Series Skins, but I'm going to buy my way in. I'm going to win my way out. And so it'll be interesting to see what this final bracket of 16 shapes up to be as these final down and backs take place. Paula Whitmore, let's go. Josie Claire.
So talking about that, the Pro Series, the bracket. So they did the first round today, but what was interesting to me is they did use Score Magic. They used Scoreholio. They ran it that way. But I don't. If it's the race to 7 skins, using Score Magic doesn't help you there.
No,
Because if the first skin I win 12-on-2,
yeah,
I won, and then he beats me 10-9, the other 6 skins, I win that game.
I'm not 100% sure they went full Score Magic or if they just went 1-0, 1-0.
No,
2-0.
I looked at it.
Oh, you did?
Because
it doesn't make it. There's no reason to do that. That's
Correct.
Actually, stupid. I don't know.
And
what
that's
the reason
exactly
would
my
be to
point,
do
because
it.
in theory, I would then, like, on the scoreboard, you'd
It's
have to
hurting
submit
you.
it. I'd win that game.
Yeah.
But he got the skins.
I wouldn't waste
It
my
was
time
odd.
because you're ruining your stats at that point as part of this week.
Yeah, I don't
But
understand.
We'll see tomorrow. You will see the bug counting the cash and counting the skins, and we'll find out who's going to walk away with the big fat cash. And looking forward to doing it again next season. Now, I will say one wrinkle that we added to the Pro Series skins in Branson is we went a 32-player option, and then we went a one-game qualifier, and then you got to pick your poison. You know what I mean? So you got to pick who you were going to play. If you were in the top, you got half. You got to pick from the bottom half, and I loved it because about 4 or 5 people, or almost half, picked incorrectly and got taken out by the person they thought would be an easy pick.
Yeah.
Sir, did someone score a field goal?
No, I did. I
you
took
did.
one out.
Also,
I got picked,
there's
man.
a bag
No, you didn't.
right
Who was it?
there that hung.
Chase Puckett.
Chase
maybe
Bucket, that's
that made
right.
it maybe halfway too. So these bags are live, and right now, Joe. Oh my goodness!
And Lisa Barber just got a hell of a break right there. With
Yep.
Josie going off the back.
4-0 early on. Josie Clear and Braden Easterling.
Oh, and Doug trying to coach that in.
7-on-2 is what that was.
That's another 5 spots, 9-0.
Wow.
Hey, no lead is safe on center court, though, boys.
Well, we got to talking about the skins game because we were talking about what you were talking about before you left, and that's where's Doug's head after this, and it's 5-0, 10-0 right now. Sing Sing says, miss you guys, miss you, buddy.
yeah,
Ricky?
what's up, Sing Sing? He's
He's
shouting
from-
out to you.
Lets that first easy bag go. He's got such a nice,
Yeah,
easy
he does.
delivery.
I'm interested to see him in this singles competition.
Yeah?
I tell you. I think he can make a deep, deep run. I think both these guys, Parker and him.
Agreed. Well, I'm hoping Parker does. He was one
Yeah.
of my picks in the
Like that
in the draft.
sporting that Pro Series champion jersey was really good.
Whatever's bothering him today, I need him to shake it up by Saturday or
He just
tomorrow.
gives up 2 more.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, whatever's bothering you today, get rid of it.
See Mr. Jack Stevens, one of the designers of those jerseys, sitting right behind Mr. Parker right now.
And I see his stuntman sitting straight across
Yeah,
from you.
absolutely. Who is that guy? Did you see
I see
Lisa?
it.
Lisa,
Awesome.
Lisa's really struggling, and she's a lot better than that. You know that?
Yeah, she's not had
What
a great
in the
day.
hell's going on back there?
Can I get you another beer?
Oh, and it
And
hangs
7
up.
more.
19-0.
Yeah,
And,
I think this
I
is
hope-
just. I want to get back to the hotel match.
I hope Daryl Macon and Sarah Hardy are warming up because they're going to be up shortly.
Yeah. They're probably out at the zoo petting some. We got a petting zoo working. They're probably out petting some animals.
I'm
Interesting.
I'm at a loss for words.
Me too.
And I feel bad for Lisa Barber. Such a nice lady and a really good player. She's just struggling right here on center court, and it's going to do it right here.
Yep,
As
right
Doug
then
went
and
for the
there.
airmail drag, and that's it.
Yep. Oh man, they're going to need some emotional
Yeah.
support.
You might want to take time out and go talk to Mr. Parker. He's on your team.
Come on, Dougie. I need you. I need you to step up in singles, baby. I need you to come in the top 1.
Yeah, right.
Could you do that for me, please?
Could you be a pal?
Yeah, could you
Maz,
could you be a pal and win everything for me?
Maz, I forgot who you had. Do you even have a chance?
He doesn't have anybody. He didn't have to worry about it.
You're so funny.
Wah, wah. Josie Claire, Braden Easterling going to face off against Sarah Hardy and Daryl Megan. That was
A killing. That was a kiss. I can't say it any other way.
Well, it was a sacrificial
Yeah,
lamb.
absolutely.
Right there. I think they're ready to go. He's done. His head checked out, and he's got to hit a reset button for the rest of the weekend.
He
Lisa,
does.
I feel bad for her, but you know what?
Yeah.
I think she saw it coming.
They went a long way, though. You know, I don't know where we're standing in the bracket, but we
yeah.
got to be dwindling down
Oh,
now.
yeah, we're getting down to it, to
Yeah.
the reshuffle. But and again, no disrespect to Braden and Josie. I mean, they have been playing great together, as
Yeah.
they always have.
Oh,
they
yeah.
always rarely
They're
do you see them not play well together.
Excellent team. A lot of cohesiveness.
All right, so now we're looking ahead here. What do we got going
I don't
on
know.
here? What's being brought up? Oh, this is Brandon Earls.
Is this the
and Kelsey
championship
Hyder.
game? All right, here we go,
This is for the
boys.
king. Well, this is for the king.
Yeah.
King seat. Brandon
we're not-
Earls and Kelsey Hyder, Amber Fretwell and Shane Fretwell for the king seat, and then
But we're not playing that game right now, are we?
we go to the apron. Oh, that's right, because we're breaking it down into another bracket.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
And
the
then
winners final,
reseeding.
losers final is staying as is. We're not
That's
playing
it.
that.
That is what it is. I don't understand brackets. You might have been able to tell over the last 10 years.
I mean, I can figure them out if you just tell me where we're at.
It's fine.
It's right there.
Yeah.
I prefer a paper
Pinch to
bracket
zoom,
anyway.
spread.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Check this out.
Uh-oh, hang on. What?
Check this out.
When Gary Ferguson stands in front of you and says,
Yeah.
check this out, you have to be on guard.
Listen to what I'm saying. This is quick. In the pines, where the sun never shines and the cold wind blows. Who is that?
It was you.
It was fun.
Who is that? Who is it?
No, he's good.
No, we have insecurity.
It's Loretta Lynn.
Loretta
Oh.
Lynn. Oh, you know what? That
You
was,
sounded
that was,
just
Why
like
would
her.
we
that
know?
was in my top 100 guesses. Loretta Lynn.
I would have said it eventually.
I thought he was going to start dancing a Motley Crue because
I
we don't
did
own the
too.
rights to that music, but it is playing in the
I looked for
background.
the hand to go out, and it
I did. I
started
was
to
waiting
start
for
the shaking
The
part,
shimmy
man.
and the shake.
Is that yours or mine?
That's not mine.
No,
You
no.
don't drink beer?
Not a beer fan.
He's
Oh.
drinking a cocktail that I invented for him because I wasn't sure exactly what he drinks.
Whatever it is good.
You like it?
I
All
do.
right, very good. It's called My Little Sister Likes This. You set yourself up for that, bro. No, it's you talked about the Blackberry Crown. I know you like that, so
Yep,
that's
I
where I
do.
went. And I built everything off the top of that.
I was gonna say this.
It's pretty good. Look good.
It is good. I was
The
a fan.
problem is if I drink it, all that sugar in there, done. I'm done.
Hey, let me tell you something. That Blackberry Crown is some good stuff.
It
I
is.
had it for the
Isn't it
first
awesome?
time yesterday.
Yes.
It is really, really
That's
good.
the one thing I heard you say that you liked. So I
Yeah.
said, well, let's build something off of that. I said, what do you think he'd like? And she goes, how about this? How about this? How about this? I said, yeah. She goes, now what about this arsenic? I said, nah, go easy on that. I need him the rest of this weekend.
Oh,
My
you
God.
always have to ruin my fun.
Hey, everybody get up right now because we're fixing to have the finals of bracket A, right?
Bracket A, yeah.
Bracket A to go. This is the King Seat game, right? Here
Well,
comes, no,
no, Kingsley game's already been. And there are those two teams are already in it.
Well, here comes Paula Stevens and Carl Douglas.
Let's look.
I'm
So,
all-
So
I'm
we're
all-
done with that bracket. So now they're reseeding.
yep. A and B are both
Oh,
completed.
so this is the reseeding start. Hey.
No, it will be reseed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yep, they're calculating. Yep.
Calculations reshuffling.
But this is a real game.
No, this
Okay.
is not a real game.
No, this is just messing and staying warmed up.
Okay.
Alrighty. So both brackets produced a Claire and an Easterling out of their top four. Christy Claire and Trevor Easterling
How is that possible?
Wow.
made it out of the lower bracket, the loser bracket in bracket B, and Braden Easterling and Josie Claire made it out of the lower bracket in bracket A. So there will be two different sets of Easterling Claires in the top 8.
You know what? I claim nepotism.
I agree, because we have the say of that.
Yes. All right, so the bracket just rolled up.
There we go.
Oh, did they launch it? Alrighty. 8 teams, and here we go. Carl,
You sound like he's on a game show. I love it. And here we go.
they're pushing all these seedings through. Those coming from the loser bracket start 0-1. Those coming from the winner bracket start 1-0.
Excellent job. Let's slide it over here and let's share. All right, so
Yeah.
We'll probably have Carl Austin, Paula Stevens, Josie Claire, Braden Easterling on our side, I assume. Deb Smith, Charlie Case, Amber Fretwell, Shane Fretwell in the second winner bracket semi, but I assume this is going to come down
yeah,
first.
probably so.
Yeah, it should.
Emma Fretwell, Shane Fretwell, Christy Claire, and Trevor Easton. Okay, so that's the four.
Yeah,
that's
this
the 8
is the
teams, right?
winner-loser bracket.
All
Yeah.
right,
so
so-
these four are
Yeah.
started 1-0. These four started 0-1.
Okay. I got you. Good job. Thank you.
You're welcome, Phil.
Nick Sample and Lisa Hill. That's tell you what, Lisa Hill can play.
They had a good game.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, CC1, CC. Okay, so we're going to get both winners semis up here on CC1.
Yeah.
I'm just confirming with you guys.
Very good. So we got Paula Stevens.
I was just going to say all of that. Way to go.
Well, you're
I'm
welcome.
just over here looking at pretty colors. I have no idea what you're talking
Well, we
about.
got it.
The
man.
bracket.
We got it. The bracket.
I can't. I go into this score, and because I don't play, again, I'm just here for my looks.
Yep.
Because I don't play.
That's true, he is.
I can't read. I can't make heads or tails out of some of this stuff because I don't see it. Doesn't pop up to me or whatever. So I'm enjoying listening to you because it's an education every single time.
Well, Carl Austin and Paula Stevens fixing to take on Brandon Earls and Kelsey Heitrick.
Yep.
Those teams are undefeated. How about Paula Stevens and Carl Austin? If y'all don't know who Carl Austin is, you will know when Carl Austin gets through playing. This guy can play.
He can play.
All right. And then we'll have Deb Smith and Charlie Case, the Lucky Bags people, moving right on against the Fretwells next. So
Lucky's Cornhole, not Lucky Bags.
Okay,
Lucky Bags is the other
so
one.
Lucky Cornhole.
Yep.
We don't know
Luckies.
about any other one. So I only know Charlie Case's Lucky Bags.
I know, but Charlie
Under that.
Case made sure to tell me. Yep,
Charlie
Lucky's
Case is
Cornhole.
just Luckies.
Yeah,
Yep.
just Lucky's. That's
Yep.
right.
Not Lucky Bags. Yep.
Nope.
Which is bizarre.
So we're waiting. Here
I've
comes
spent
Kelsey
my entire
Heitrick.
life in the world of branding, and I'm like, somebody's got to
I know.
say,
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Alrighty, folks. Brackets are live. Carl Austin,
Who's the
Paula
higher
Stevens.
seed?
Carl and Paula are the high seed. They will be in the blue lane, coming at you, standing our way, going left to right. We'll get them, Phil. Don't worry. We'll get them.
Okay.
We'll get them. They'll take on Brandon Earls and Kelsey
Paula,
Heitrick.
blue seed.
Blue.
Blue lane, Paula. Yeah, blue lane. Yep.
See, we got it all worked out.
Hey, and she's very, very happy. She got a new sponsor. Guess who it is? Can y'all
I'm
figure it
assuming.
out? Look, tell them who your new sponsor is. Tell them who your new sponsor
would it be Angry
is.
Panda by chance?
There you go.
Panda
See,
Panda.
I told you I'd get you on there,
It was
didn't
a- It was a lucky guess. Tell him to, hey, say my face is up here, pal. Tell him that. My face is up here. Oh, and our hindquarters are down there.
That's where that's at.
She's one of my favorite. She and Jack, two of my favorite people.
Yes, I'll tell you.
I think the other thing too is the fewer people that get in here, the louder you should probably announce that.
Jesus
stuff, too.
Christ, that is
Holy
loud.
moly!
I can't hear very good, but that is loud. Has he got that microphone in his mouth? I'm gonna have to ask him later.
I think he's got both mics going. I love LaBelle, but he might have had one too many Dr. Peppers. I tell you, Brandon Earls. We talked about it before. If we all, and speaking of LaBelle, the guy who collects all the doppelgangers, you're not going to find a bigger doppelganger for Caleb Hurt than you are Brandon Earls.
Absolutely right. They
What a-
look like they're twins.
Yeah, what a smooth
And the throws look just alike.
delivery. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They look like each other. They deliver the bag just like one another. So Carl Austin.
Kelsey Heitrick.
We got an entire reel of backstory video on Carl Austin from the truck. Are we going to run that? We're going to be running that.
Hey, Kelsey Heitrick. I got a phone call when I was in Birmingham last Tuesday throwing from Kelsey Heitrick. Called her boyfriend, who happened to be at this place, and was jumping all over me because I didn't pick her for women's. And guess what? She didn't make it to the final two. Huh?
You tell her. You tell her, Phil.
Come on. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. How would you have felt if she did make it to the final two?
I would feel good because I like her. She's a good girl.
But then she would have had a justifiable case
She
against
could.
her.
Then she proved me wrong. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he'll be all right in a minute. I hope he turned his mic off.
He's having a grand old time. We all are.
They're down and back still. Paula, Paula's a former queen of cornhole, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah,
No.
season 15, Las Vegas, Nevada, took down Karen English, who we saw on center court a few
We
minutes
did see
ago.
on center court. Look at her go.
Oh.
I feel like that's not live. If she just went for that airmail drag, goes up.
I don't know. It looks like the board is up. And those bags
It was live. Okay, well that was an interesting choice to airmail drag. No, it wasn't live. Haha.
No, that was the last standing back. They're starting right here.
Oh, I thought he had them loaded up and ready to go.
So did I. He was choosing the names down there. We are down to 8 in Owensboro, Kentucky. The co-ed champion will be decided
tonight.
Right now, tonight. 8 teams remain.
You see the ever-present Jack Stevens there in the background, sitting directly behind Carl Austin.
He looks angry.
Now
he looks cold. Brandon's got one out of play, and Carl will take advantage of it. I'll tell you that right now. And good to see them back throwing together. They took some time off from each other. Paula and
Carl.
Yeah, Carl. As Carl finishes off the four-bagger, Brandon gives up 2 points right there. I am a Paula Stevens fan, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I am a Paula Stevens fan.
One of my favorite people and one of my favorite couples in the ACO. They do so much work behind the scenes. Every jersey that you see that comes out of the ACO comes out of the frontal lobe and the computer and ordering system of the two of them. You know, what I love is they put structure to it that had never been heretofore seen. And now guess what happens? They show up on time.
Absolutely. They had to weed through some vendors and stuff to get it right, but they finally got it right. With Glover.
Glover
Designs,
Mark Glover does an outstanding
job.
I
love the people at Glover.
Oh, yeah. Glover was discovered by Mr. Russell Taylor's.
He was, wasn't he? That's
absolutely.
Right. You are correct. I remember that.
And that guy has done a well of a business since we've taken over.
Well, we have some videos that he sent us of how these jerseys are put together, and we're going to feature in Whole Magazine some still shots of how it happens with the Stevens, but we're going to be running some promos in Season 20 to show you how it gets done. And I think you'll find it fascinating how this dye sublimation works.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. This game gets underway with Carl and Paula posting that first 3-0 lead. Deb Smith and Charlie Case facing off against Amber and Shane Fretwell, as you may or may not have mentioned while I was having my fit of laughter over here.
Are they underway now?
It looks like they are just about underway.
Oh, and Carl got a bad break. That bag just held up, and
look at that.
Brandon slips in there for 4. Nice shot, Brandon.
Yeah, he did. He didn't have a lot of room to play with, but he took advantage of it.
Your boy Tyler Goodwin's tuning in.
Is he? Nice.
Yeah, I know. He's your friend. You picked him, didn't you?
He's my guy. I picked him to win the whole thing on the taco. And somebody told me there was a chance he might not be able to make it. And then somebody said there's a chance he is going to make it. So I'm going to play off of that assumption.
He told me he will be here Friday.
I love it. I love it.
That's what he told me the other day. Nice bag, Kelsey, getting in a groove. Paula throwing that angry panda now.
Oh, look at that bag. It's going to go. You ready?
Oh, and Paula had the same fate as Carl had on the last round.
Talking same thing. Flip that bag. Flip it over.
And that makes it 8-3.
Eric and I agree on one thing about flipping the bag over.
Yeah. You can feel free to rephrase that anytime.
Man, y'all are bad.
It's getting late, bro.
Yeah, I swear it is. Was it like close to midnight or something? It can't be.
It is 8:30.
Oh, shit. I mean, shoot.
Take a moment to welcome you all back to Owensboro, Kentucky. Very likely my last event.
Nah.
It's also not 8:30. It's 9:30.
What? Yeah. It's 10:30 back at home, so.
It's, see, Finn in his time zones.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Carl gonna slip out.
I'll tell you something. There's a lot more sitting up top than there is downstairs.
There really is.
Than I thought there would be with this this duo.
Oh, there's the big
what a bag.
Nice shot. Nice
what
shot.
A great shot.
3-on-2 becomes 7-on-3. That is not what I thought it was going to happen. What a bag, and we'll look at it again. He pushes Brandon's bag out of the way. He gets his own and the one in his hand. What a bag.
That was a good bag.
So would that be considered, it's not a bar of soap, would that be considered more of a...
That was more of the piggyback.
That's a piggyback.
A body wash? What would that be?
Okay.
I still don't understand what they mean by bar of soap. I know what it does, but I don't know how it earned that name.
Nobody
one
knows.
knows.
There's no rhyme or reason. Somebody just called it that. I don't know.
Somebody called it that one time, and it's been stuck there.
Because it looks clean, Finn.
I tend to disagree. It looks like a jumbled mess.
Yeah,
Well, you know.
But it comes out clean. Maybe that's what it is.
Paula gives up
The
4
result
more.
is clean.
There you go.
I don't know.
12-7 now. As we are winding down on the Coed, winding down now.
Amber and Shane lead 7-0 over Deb Smith and Charlie Case. Nick and Lisa lead 4-3 over Christy Claire and Trevor Easterling. And Josie and Braden lead 6-0 over Sarah Hardy and Daryl Macon.
Wow.
And right here on center court, Brandon Earls, Kelsey Heitrott up 12-7, and looks like it could be more after this round.
You know, and let me ask you this, Phil, because we've worked together and seen more together longer, and Maz probably from having been a student of the game to the level that he has. One name that just keeps popping up, Deb Smith.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
It's
a good
amazing.
player.
She really is a great player, and she always shows up at crunch time.
She does. And she's teamed up with Charlie Case.
Yeah.
You know, Charlie's had a really good year.
He's had a good year.
Charlie's
Really
played
good play.
really well this year. Probably his best year ever that I can remember.
Bigger smiles on his faces
Yeah.
this year than any
Oh,
I can recall. Paula leaves one out to the right-hand side, not gettable.
And you don't get a better guy than Charlie Case either. Oh, and hey, Paula caught a break.
Now, can Paula and one her?
Paula's not going to try and answer one, I can tell you that.
That'd be such a great bag. I think she can get this one, though.
Slick side, huh, Eric?
Well,
she
she's
goes
not
up.
doing it. She went up,
Eric.
and it's
The
stuck.
slick side right there would been the perfect bag.
Yep, she stuck
It
it
would've.
straight up.
Yeah, gives up 4 more.
17-7.
Yep.
Carl Austin and Paula Stevens, the number 1 seed in this field of 8.
Yeah.
The number 1 seed.
Hey, they're a good team now.
I know.
mean,
They're-
they're not showing it right here, but they are a good team.
You know, it's crazy. She's been out there handling pro jerseys and everything all day, too, for her to
They're
have
throwing bags, yeah.
have the game that she's got going. I mean, you can appreciate that when you take the time to really get the time.
Absolutely.
You got to take every chance you get to get out on those boards. Oh, and this could do it, right?
It could if Carl can't pull one of those bags in, this one could end.
Carl's not pulling one
barring
of those
Brandon
bags.
making a mistake. The one on the right-hand side about 5 o'clock is not out of play yet.
He's coming in hot. Oh, and he
So here's the
leads
thing,
up
but
the
now
middle.
that cleans up his step-out lane for that bag. He has to get it.
to run it that way, so he does step out to the front corner
That's
of the box.
a hard get.
He's known for his speed.
Plus, he's left-handed, too. I mean,
boy.
right-handed, he gets a little more
that's
angle
tough.
there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's going to finish that one up. But taters are exchanged, and 21-7 is posted. Nicely played by Carl Austin and Paula Stevens. Brandon Earls and Kelsey Hyder will move on and face the winner of what is now a 15-2 game with Amber and Shane Fretwell over top of Deborah Smith and Charlie Case.
Yep.
What's the latest on Josie Claire and Braden Easterling and Sarah Hardy and Daryl Macon? Do you see it?
Josie and Braden lead 11-6 over Sarah Hardy and Daryl Macon, and Nick and Lisa lead 8-3 over Christy and Trevor Easterling.
Well, that's a game right there now. I'm
Both
gonna
of
tell
them
you
in the
right.
losers bracket are both good games.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like we got a little bit of a wait.
Yeah, so we'll have to let this one finish between the Fretwells and Deb Smith and Charlie Case. We'll have that game brought to you the moment that game ends. We will have Brandon Earls, Kelsey Hyder, and the winner of Deb Smith, Charlie Case, and the Fretwells.
So let's just talk a little bit while we've got a moment then about just any particular moment that stands out to you from the week so far since you've been here. I mean, we've had some great social play. We worked with the AAU Silver Slider Cup. We've got our adaptive cornhole coming up on Friday. That's going to be awesome. We had a great opening bash. So much fun out there on Friday after 5, and Friday after 5 is going to happen again this Friday night. But just there's something, maybe it's just me, something seems different about this Worlds than maybe some of the previous majors or Worlds. Is there something about it that seems different to you?
It does seem like this is a wide open field, and
Okay.
I'm telling you,
I agree with that.
And what we've seen so far, by play that's been played from all the good players have stepped up pretty much. And I just think this is anybody's field, and that's what's so different about it. And it was anybody's field when it started out with the women. It was anybody's field when it started out with the seniors, and it was anybody's field when we started out with the junior. So.
This camera right here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
Point us to that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Hang on for a second.
Yeah. Let me fix my hair.
Is that better? But the question, and you answered exactly how I hoped you would, because I agree with you on that front, because we opened the broadcast day one with this is anybody's game.
Yes.
Yep. This could be anybody, and it's nice to not have those years where you just kind of know and go, how much is this person going to win by?
That's right.
Or how much, so-and-so, who's going to come in, who's fighting for second. The other thing, though, and maybe this is wishful thinking, whatever, everybody's in a better mood. The country as a whole is not in a better mood, but everybody here seems to be in a better mood.
I tell you,
Am I right?
I agree with that 100%, because you know what? You walk through there and everybody's happy, everybody's having a good time. It's like, hey, I'm so glad to be here, and I promise you, I'm probably one of the happiest guys to be here than anybody, because I get to do two things. I get to play and I get to run my mouth. So, I mean, I'm happy. So, and probably everybody out there has been really, like you said, in a good mood. That's a hell of a point, I'm going to tell you.
And I look around the room and I see a lot of people, and I come into something like this with 700-800 players and then another 300-400 people, family and whatnot. And I have a tendency to see and stop and speak and hang with 10% because those are the people that I'm used to seeing. But it's always like going to any kind of party. You hang out with like even an office party. You hang out with the people in your department. It's like the whole reason we're having this party is so you don't do that.
Yeah.
But this particular World Championships, more than any, I have had a chance to sit down and talk to people that I've seen time and time again. And we just sit down and we get to talk and we get to know them. I mean, we went out on the lake with the Englishes. I knew Karen and Greg, but I didn't really know them.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that everyone is having that same experience. So when you look around the room, and I mean, it might sound corny or hokey or whatever, but go up and say hi to somebody you don't know.
That's right.
And I feel like this is the greatest opportunity to do that. And I would say this. We've had a lot of players and a lot of ACO family that have dealt with tragedy this past year. And almost to a person, they've said this is what pulled them out of
Absolutely.
it. And this is the thing that they could lean in on when they needed to. And, I mean, you and I know – and Maz, being from just 30 minutes from here, weather issues that the whole country's had to deal with, climate issues, whatever. You can be a climate denier, you can be a climate change believer, you can be whatever you want. Bottom line is, this stuff's still happening, and it's happening to real people. We just talked about somebody who just Kenny Bolton lost his house last Friday just to a random fire. But people lean in, and he's here. They lean in on the Cornhole family. Weather-wise, Texas just got their ass kicked by flooding and everything else out west.
The hurricane.
Fires, the hurricanes rolling up into the Panhandle, and I mean, it's the one constant that I do feel like it's really season 20 is going to be a landmark season, not just for the cities we go to, but for the people that we attract. And I really do like the fact that people feel comfortable coming to the ACO or coming back.
I mean, you're talking about that. It is a place you can bring your family. People, there's a little bit of drinking going on and stuff, but people are friendly to the kids. They're friendly to everybody. And to your point, I see a guy that I have in Mississippi talking to a guy that I know from Michigan. I didn't even know they knew each other, okay? Yeah. I mean, I've been around enough to know people from all over, but some of the guys that just coming up here for the first time, there's a guy named Keegan Bumpus that plays with us every day. I've seen him talking to so many different people that I know he's never met. And that's what the ACO is all about. I mean, it is, and we have great players to go with that. It's not just all about that. And you're going to see that as we get toward the singles and the doubles, it's going to get a little more tension in here. It's going to get a little more angry when something happens. But all in all, it's going to be a fun atmosphere.
Yeah, well, there is a lot on the line, and certainly when we recognize the Road Dog recipients, 50-plus people who've been to 13 or more majors around the country, there's one thing that I would tell you. The organization as a whole respects and appreciates the time and treasure invested in doing that. and tries to make the experience one worth doing. And clearly something's working right, which is great for people to come and want to have these little family reunions every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And, I'm looking forward to, as we get into season 20, we're splitting out the broadcast teams. You and I will be together a bunch. I know you and Steph are going to work some events together. Me and Maz are going to get to work some events together. And then we're going to kind of spread out. The guys from Dallas are going to work some events, and the guys out on the West Coast, we're going to go get to explore some cities we didn't get to do. And that's not just something that we get to do. We're hoping that players that want to experience not just the ACO, Kelsey, that's signage being made, that's pretty good, but that players will take the opportunity to do, and hopefully maybe you fall in love with the little city you might end up wanting to retire in. Who knows?
Absolutely. There's
But
about 10 I want to go to already.
Right. And I want to thank, as a matter of course, too, and if you haven't had a chance to go back and look, we spent about 20 minutes talking with Haley Clark, and she is a member of the ACO family who was fortunate enough to apply for, as a function of a contact with the ACO, which she'll talk about, to the MasterChef Generations reality program on Fox TV. If you get a chance, you really want to know what this is all about, you don't have to listen to us. You can go listen to her. And we spent about 20 minutes with her talking about what it's like to be on a reality TV show. I've seen reality TV shows that have been shot. I know how real or how phony they can be, but she seems to really be enjoying the experience. Yeah. She's still alive in the show. She's still cooking. She's a great chef. And so if you want to go back and catch a little bit of that during the break, feel free to do that as well. Last night we had the player draft. We all chose 5 players that we wanted to accumulate their standings and see where they go. So there's just lots of opportunity for interactivity. There are going to be a few majors next season in new cities. There are going to be a few majors that have a different format, so that allows you to choose some of the things. We're like, wouldn't it be great if we did this? Punta Gorda was a great example. People like to be able to come out and play later. Yep. So we've created a couple of opportunities to do that, and we'll see which ones work. I would tell you there's no organization. I mean, I worked in radio. You've worked in radio. You've worked with wrestling. They are so similar to this, because if you don't pay attention to your customers and the people that participate in what it is you do, you're dead.
You're going to lose them.
That's it. You lose them.
Every one of them.
I mean, I would tell you the radio stations over the years were very good at listening to what listeners wanted and giving it to them. Less so in the world of consolidation. I think it's gotten pretty static and pretty disgusting, to be honest with you. But it did exist there for a period of time. Wrestling, I mean, there's nobody better than the WWE at sniffing out what's going around on fan boards and then figuring it out. And just when you think it goes this way, it's going to go that way. But that's what makes it so much fun. It's theater for the rest of us, and that's what we want to create, experiences that anybody can come out and enjoy. And another one's coming up here on Center Court.
You know what? If you got suggestions for us, man, let us know. I promise you, I get them all the time, and I take them to the people I think they need to go to.
Well, we wouldn't have done that draft if you and Stephanie hadn't said, hey, da-da-da-da-da-da. So that's kind of what we want to do. Not all of it's going to float. Not all of it's going to fly.
No, you can't.
But the fact that you feel like you can bring it to the fore, that's great.
Hey, I feel like I can bring anything to it. And if people come up to me and ask me, I promise you I'll take it to them. May not be the best idea in the world, but I know enough people I can take it to them, huh, Mass?
I know it. I agree.
Well, while we're here, I'm going to have them print up a T-shirt with the logo that says, all they can say is no.
That's all they can do.
How about that?
Yeah, that's all they can do. You never know till you ask. I've always lived by that rule anyway.
That's right. That's a fact.
And now we got another good matchup coming right here on Center Court. Lisa Hill matching up against Paula Stevens, Nick Sample, and Carl Austin on the other end.
Yep. Deb Smith and Charlie Case made their way past Sarah Hardy and Daryl Macon, which is interesting because they're reporting that final score is 17-10, so it doesn't look like they cleared that score.
No.
I don't have that being confirmed yet, so we'll see.
Yep.
Why? Oh, I'm sorry. They didn't make it past them. They're waiting for the winner of that.
Yeah, no, that'll be on CC2 right behind us.
I see it right now. Yeah, I'm looking over there. I'm like, wait, how did they do that with a 17-10? And then I read the names.
Well, they just did. So Josie and Braden won, and they will play now Deb Smith and Charlie Case.
Remember earlier how I said games in the future.
Yeah, you're right.
My first ever prediction.
Look at that.
There you
The
go,
technology
perfect.
does exist,
Thank
and
you.
it's Finn's brain.
I'm going to drop the headset and walk off.
Now we got Arkansas
You're
versus
welcome.
versus Virginia. Scott Mitchell just showed me his hog on his hat just to
Wait,
make sure,
what?
make sure that he knew he was for Arkansas.
Eric wants to know, do you guys ever come to New Jersey? We're coming to Atlantic City, buddy. We're going to be back for the second year. Is that a six?
Six, yeah.
Oh,
Six
grab
spot
six,
right
the
out of the
first one
chute?
out of the bat. Hey, I liked Atlantic City too, by the way.
Yeah,
So
that was
did I.
fun.
That was a good time.
Fun city, lots to do. The boardwalk was wide open
And long.
and long. And I had just finished watching Boardwalk Empire as well,
Yeah.
the Showtime series. So I was like, is that the place they did that? Is that the place they did that? Is that the place they
It's a busy weekend for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Paula threw that bag on the slick side right there.
Yeah, she
First time
did.
I've seen her do that.
Still stuck it down
Yeah.
low.
Lisa's got a unique throw too. Watch how she cups that bag. And Kim Dice over there looking, and how absent is Kim Dice and Chad Jackson in the final of the Coed? I really thought they would be here.
Yep. But I know a bunch of people picked them to win.
Yeah.
I picked Josie Clare and Braden Easterling, if I remember correctly. And they're still alive.
They are still alive. They are currently taking on Deb Smith and Charlie Case. It is 0-0.
Maureen, we will do our best to bring some merch. If I remember correctly, it's probably a good place to sell ACO hoodies when we're there. So
Yeah. You know what? Let me tell you something.
that would be the merch we'd be bringing.
Hey, I packed my jacket because you know how cold I get
Oh,
here
yeah.
late in the evening. And guess where it's sitting? I didn't pack it. I laid
Back
it
at the
out.
hotel?
No, it's back at the same place where I laid it out to put in my suitcase.
Oh, it's at home?
It's at home.
You didn't even bring it? Well,
Hey,
you can
no.
go out there and buy yourself a nice lightweight sweatshirt.
I may have to.
All right, so we got our score right here.
6-0. Yeah, I got you.
Josie Clare, Braden Easterling going to be facing off against Deborah Smith. And Charlie, oh, boy.
Yeah.
Nick tried to roll over, doesn't get anything to go. I think that is, what's that,
2
6
points,
on
wasn't
two?
it?
Is that 4-2? Yeah, 4-2.
It's going to be a
Yeah, that's
No.
four
Six-
spot.
it
Six
was
on
a six
two.
Yeah,
spot,
6 on
yeah.
two.
Yeah,
That'll
6
be
on 2.
A
Yep.
4 spot.
Nick just shakes his shoulders. This Lisa Hill, last time I saw her, she was playing with Brandon Lacewell. That's one who she is playing with in Branson.
Well,
So-
God bless. And she has been, she
Yeah.
was up here in the women's singles, one of the matches that we had.
Yep.
Very
She's a
solid
good
throw. I think she
player,
was
yeah.
playing, was it Ashley Irvin?
Yeah.
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 She throws very well. Paula makes her make a decision, and we'll see. Up.
No.
Hey, she didn't hesitate, though.
No,
I
she
like
didn't.
it. I like it.
No guts, no glory.
See, Paula can push that bag. They see, and that's what I'm saying. These bags are really sticky that they're throwing. Seems like even on the slick side. Go up again, Lisa.
Nope.
Nope.
Lays up. Gives up one. And it's 11-0. Man,
Two strips of bacon and one egg,
Yeah,
as I like
absolutely.
to call it.
And answering the question that Finn asked when we kind of took that small break, the things that kind of stuck out to you, the no lead is safe mentality.
Yeah.
20-2.
Yeah.
Then it's 20-20.
Yeah.
And they couldn't pull it off. Lacewell and Lindsay
12-0.
12-0, and then it's 16-12,
Yeah.
and they couldn't pull it off.
Yeah.
You know, so those types of things have stuck out crazy, and the fact that there's nothing is safe.
Right.
No. Well, you know, Finn and I have seen some major comebacks on
I
center
believe
court.
it.
Yeah. The no lead is safe phrase has been one that's been uttered as much, if not more, than any other one.
Absolutely.
But I think you're spot on noticing it, particularly today.
Yes.
And again, we go back to the fact that I feel like everything has shifted a little bit, not just the experience, but there's an aggressive nature of play that I think is it's positive, but I think it's much more prevalent now. There's risk reward that's
Yep.
way different than it used to be. So
Yep.
I love it.
Absolutely.
And I am in awe of your brain to be able to go back and put together scores. I'll play a round of golf. People are like, oh, back there on 13. I'm like, where was that? Yeah, I don't remember that. Well,
we played 13 holes.
We were on 14 when I brought it up. I don't remember.
You can remember scores. I can remember games, too. Just some games just stick out to me.
Yeah, don't challenge me on numbers. I promise I'll win.
I got you. I'll never challenge you on numbers. Oh, and that bag got away, but she got one to fall. Lisa on the board for one, or is she going to try to do something crazy?
She's asking. Okay, so he said sit and get your one.
Yeah.
Interesting. Little scoop, and it sits.
Ugh.
It almost started pushing.
Seabag,
it
did.
Yeah.
It grazed the side of it right there.
Well, by way of memory, I will tell you this. One of the most memorable games I think I've ever seen was earlier with Maggie Geiger and Sarah Hardy.
That was a great game.
That 21-19 game. If you get a chance to go back and scan through that women's final bracket of 8 to get down to the Queen seat and Challenger game, go back. It's a semifinal game, and it is fun to watch. It really is.
And Maggie will be going up against Amber Fretwell tomorrow for the women's championship.
That's going to be a good game for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Amber's still trying to get that first
women's
championship. Yeah, she's been
Josie
there
Claire
every
for it
year.
last year. As a matter of
Got
fact,
double dipped
on this very court.
Another team that we don't see here is Maggie and Wayne, the number one
Hey, yeah,
women's
he's
team.
right,
We
man.
didn't
They're
see
not
team of
in
the
this,
season.
yeah.
Yep, we didn't see them here.
That's a good.
They also
good
didn't
point
make
there.
it out of the bracket play.
But that tells you what you need to know about these other teams where they're ad hoc. Well, you can't be ad hoc in the world.
No.
You have to have a certain number of points together to do that. But
Yep.
the skill level. Right now, Josie Claire and Braden Easterling knotted at 2 with Deb Smith and Charlie Case.
Hey, I got to give the ACO credit when you say that ad hoc teams. This year, I know some people that tried to play together that didn't have the 100 points that was required to play.
Yep.
Even co-ed, doubles, and they didn't let them play. My hat's off to the ACO for that. You know, you don't play during the year, you shouldn't be able to team up and go try to take somebody's championship.
and
I'll tell you that right now.
If you have a rules guide, there's a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a shame. Now, I will say we saw some ad hoc teams
Ouch.
come together. Oh, right off the
You see
backside. That makes the Panda even angrier.
Yeah.
We saw a team come together of Seabass and Gary Bearpaw.
Yeah.
And they played together, and I think it kind of threw them how well they played together. And then they just started running heat through everybody.
Absolutely.
And that's okay because they played together. They had enough time together to play.
Build up
I
the
can't
points.
knock them, you know.
Yep, they did it.
I got knocked out one time by an ad hoc team. I finished third in the doubles world championship, and I was not a happy guy.
No.
Okay. Although we did beat that team and put them in the loser's bracket, and they came back and got us. But you know,
Revenge is best served with corn.
I agree. Oh, nice shot call, Austin.
And I
Pick
think
Pick
he'll
up
get
2 more.
No, I think he'll get 5.
Oh, 5.
10 on
that's
5.
right.
Yep.
16 now to 2. Not the showing I thought Lisa Hill and Sample would give. Nicely placed bag. I'd love to have that bag every single time, my first bag.
Yeah, too many of mine go left and right.
Yeah, mine too.
I think that's falling. There's 6 bags left to hit the board.
Yeah.
I think that bag is down.
Yeah.
It moved a little bit in.
And it's like it looked over at you before it leaned in.
I'm like, are you sure? Should I fall?
Look at that.
No, it's still falling. Don't
Yeah.
even.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right. I'm going to put $1 on it now.
All right.
I think you might have screwed yourself
Nope,
there
it's
with
going.
that prediction.
Yeah.
I'll take that in.
Hey, that's not. That's.
I'll take that in paper.
I don't think I have a
Oh,
dollar.
look at you, rabbit ears.
That's too funny. Hey, and he's saying go up, and he's going to see. Hey,
Turn
his
out.
But
baby.
now
It's
if
good.
she pulls it down, I win.
Yeah, absolutely. You said it was going.
If she pulls it down, I'll give you $2. Nah, wah.
All right. Well, no dollars.
All right.
for me.
Yeah, if you got a 10, that'll
Actually-
do. I'll get you change.
I actually thought it was going to go too, to be honest with you.
Well, if she wouldn't have stapled it with her own bag, I think it would have fallen. Oh well, luck of the draw.
You bring up a good point. Deb Smith and Charlie Case opened up a 9-2 lead over Josie Claire and Braden Easterling.
That will be an upset
That
too.
is absolutely an eyebrow raiser.
Do you call
right
that
there.
an upset, though? That's two really good players.
Well,
Charlie Case and Deb Smith.
No, to our point earlier, and it's another 3 seed.
Nick. That's a bad bag, Nick.
Yeah, so that's raising Finn's point. Deb and Charlie are the higher seed.
Yeah.
So if they
Nice.
if they win, is it an upset that they're supposed to beat the lower seed?
Yeah,
you know?
well, I mean,
No, it's not based on seeding, but based
It's
on
based
what
on
we
knowledge.
saw with Josie and Braden.
Correct. No, I agree. I know.
Yeah, it certainly would have seemed so, but you were absolutely right. Based on seeding, no, so it's almost like this seeding works.
You would think, yeah.
I hear that at the home office all the time. It's almost like seeding works because it does.
it's supposed to.
It
That's
does.
why it's called seeding.
Until I'm ranked like 33 in an RPI bracket,
Where you ranked at?
I'm not going to be 33rd. Don't
Oh.
worry.
Probably 33rd and a half.
Yeah, maybe 34th.
If I play like I played today, I won't have to worry about that bracket.
Lisa comes in hot.
and now she's stapled another one on top.
Yeah, she took just an unfortunate bouncer off Paula's bag and
Employee
Pinned
of the month at
herself in.
Staples.
He said, clean it up. Paula says, I can't throw the bag that hard. Are you kidding me, Carl?
let me tell you something. If you say the right thing in her ear, there'll be flames coming
Yeah.
off one of those bags.
Oh, yeah. Going up right here, Lisa Hill. Got the signal from her partner.
Going up.
Oh,
and she
nice
gets it.
shot.
Nicely done.
Unstapled.
Unpins that. Yeah, she got a stable remover there and unpinned it.
That was a nice shot.
That was a good shot. Now Paula's got work to do coming in slick side. Just going to
And- and
stack
Just
it up.
can't get enough behind it.
No, she's like me. I can't push bags like that.
All right.
I think go up again, Lisa Hill.
I would if I was her.
I agree. I think so.
She does.
She does.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
Center.
Again, nice shot.
Dead center.
We're going to take a look at both of those on the replay.
Paula Stevens,
Paula
an
Stevens.
answer.
Yeah, you
Nicely
think I don't
answered.
have an
So
AML
here,
young lady? I
Keep an
got
eye on
one.
these replays. There's one. Now we're going to get to see that second one. Lisa Hill, no fear at all. Bang.
And Paula Stevens
Paula.
with the immediate rebuttal.
Yeah. And there's Nick's bags flipping over like Lindsay's was earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That is a good bag by
It
Nick, though.
was.
That really plugs up the hole. We'll see if he goes down and hard. He does, and he gets them all.
Now Carl can generate some speed.
Around the hole and drips in.
On 4 bags and 2 wheels.
Oh, and that's a bad break. It
Can
was a
he
pretty
get-
good bag that got a bad break.
To put him on 20.
Yep. And
And he only gets 2.
And hey, as he says, the panda made me a little angrier.
That's
That
one
was a
pissed
good one,
off
Finn.
panda.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think his logo on his shirt's gotten bigger. It is mad. 18 on 10, Nick Sample, Lisa Hill, a little bit of work to do. First, they have to wait for that bag to fly out of the inside arm of one Paula Stevens. She's throwing
Yeah.
lights out.
She's
and
doing really well.
Going after it.
Paula with a great replacement bag.
Yeah.
Lisa down hard and pushes her bag in, but Paula sits in front of the hole. Paula can pick up 2 more.
There's
And there's
the
slick side that
yeah.
works.
There it is. Good
That's-
shot.
Oh, and that just creeped in the side there.
Paula for 4. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. 4 bags.
Lisa must go in. That's
And
going to
she
do it.
doesn't.
Oh.
That's gonna do
Does that
it.
finish it off?
That's
Yep.
it. 12 on 8 plus 4 on the scoreboard. 21-10.
How many games have we seen where all they had to do is throw the last bag in to keep the game
lot.
going?
Yeah.
To keep the game going, and it's ended on that bag right there.
There's a lot of people that's going to
Yeah.
be staring at the ceiling tonight going, what if?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
honestly, to y'all's point earlier this week, all week, there have been those haunting shots.
Yes.
That and again, I defer to you as players that play at this level. How long does that bother you? How long do you think about that? Till the next tournament, or do you think back and go, God almighty, 6 months ago, I still could have been this or that.
Wherever we're sitting next year this time,
Yeah.
I'll still be
Still be
remembered
thinking
today,
about
I promise you.
Oh, wow.
I will still be remembered.
You'll be thinking about the experience, and you'll know the exact number of the score, the date, the temperature, the humidity
And
level.
I'm going to text him like, hey, remember this?
I bet you they have an emoji on my phone that comes back like,
Winners bracket final up next. How
Yes.
about
This is the winner's side.
Later.
to
This
go
is
to the finals tomorrow, tonight.
Oh, tonight, yeah.
Tonight.
The winners bracket
We're doing
final.
it, yep.
The winner of this goes to the winner
Yeah.
final tonight. We'll wrap it up.
And
All
this is
right.
going to be a good one, boys. Strap up.
Yeah, it
We're
is.
ready.
Strap up. Here we go.
Deborah Smith and Charlie Case still hold a 15-13 lead over Josie Claire and Braden Easterling. But boy, oh boy, look at what's coming to center court now.
Yes, sir. We were ready. We've got everybody else out of the way. Now we got the finals right here. Let's do it.
I thought Scorholio malfunctioned, and Lisa Hill ran back to center court, but she came back to get her phone.
Yeah.
I thought, uh-oh, who's going to tell her?
Yeah.
Brandon Earls, Kelsey Hyder, Amber Fretwell, Shane Fretwell.
It looks like Kelsey's going to be throwing against Shane. I like this matchups. I love these matchups.
Nope.
Nope, they switched up.
Brandon's
Brandon's got a lot of stars on the back of that shirt. I wish you could have seen your face when you did that. she threw one short.
a little dirty.
And then looked over at me. She made a face and looked over at me and knew I was going.
we're going to see it.
Who's the higher seed?
Amber and Shane.
Yeah, blue seed, blue lane, higher seed.
I don't make the rules, sir.
We just came up with that rule
Yep.
5 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
we just
so-
made that rule up. We just made that rule up.
Yeah, about 5 years ago. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we did.
You were right. It should have been.
Hey,
the
that's
game-
why your bag was short.
That's why it was it.
For the games that do matter, we do it.
Yeah,
Amber says, baby wants to look at the crowd.
absolutely. We just don't want to put her baby holding a bag, let somebody shoot a bag over it either. Do you remember
You
that?
know, it is interesting, though. We talked about that when Maggie was pregnant with her last one and played deep into her pregnancy. I'm amazed that it does not affect the throwing position, the release position, so much of the game. In fact,
I've
I
been
feel
playing
like-
with that
well,
for years.
I was
What
going
you
to say,
talking
we
about?
have a live
Yeah.
example.
but you have always played with it.
Yeah,
Not,
always.
You didn't
You're
have
right.
it for
I know
8
what you're
months,
saying.
9 months,
Yeah.
and then have it go away.
It's a lot less than it used to be.
Yeah, it truly is. It truly is.
He's losing some of that weight, that
Yeah.
pregnancy weight, Finn.
Yeah,
No
he
worry.
is.
Absolutely.
Don't worry.
And some of the weight he lost, I found. And then I went and lost it. So now I don't
Yeah.
know who has it, but you're welcome to it.
Absolutely. You can have all mine.
We're getting close to finding out who's going to be our co-ed champions tonight. 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern. Let's go with 8 o'clock Pacific. Would I be right there?
I think so.
Did you say 11 o'clock Pacific? I don't think that's
No, 8.
right.
11 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific right now. So if you're just joining us, glad to have you along for the ride. I did not say that.
9 o'clock Mountain Time.
Hey, and by the way, we're going to finish this co-ed division tonight.
Yeah,
we're
we
going to
are.
crown a co-ed champion right here tonight. We're not holding this one till tomorrow.
Steffi B checking in. Let's go, Brandon. I'm not exactly sure if that's a political statement or if she's actually cheering for someone in this match.
Man. Let's open that can of worms here at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, really. The election is just around the corner, boys.
Yep, it is.
That can
End
of worms,
of sentence.
Hey, that can of worms closed itself tonight, actually, from the Oval Office. So you won't have that to do any further.
Nope.
See what else is going on around the way. Josie Claire and Braden Easterling
They come back and take it.
take it from Deb Smith and Charlie Case.
21-15.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. They are the comeback kids tonight.
And they will face Carl Austin and Paula Stevens. Nice up and over.
Shane's
Look
got
at
a
that.
good airmail now.
It's a good cleanup there. So 4-0 is going to
4-2.
go to 4-2, cut that lead in half. First bag goes to Kelsey.
Alabama, Alabama, Alabama. And where is Brandon from? Michigan, maybe? They make a really good team, Brandon Earls,
Yeah.
Kelsey Heitrick.
They
I
do.
was going to say, if they pull this off, he may just get honorary Alabama citizenship.
Maybe. Johnny Thomas may come
Knight-
in and
knight
anoint him.
Yeah, he'll knight him, yeah. Boy, I tell you what, these bags are coming in fast.
Yeah. And Amber can pick up
Coming in
4
low
right
and
there.
right up the center.
Only 2.
It's a wash.
No, it's 10-8.
No,
10-8,
watch on
yeah.
those 2 bags. She washes those 2 as they go through. So
6-2 now, the Fret Wells.
not able to fully capitalize on the opportunity. Michigan, yes.
Yes. I thought I was right. Oh, Shane tries to block. I'm telling you right now, he's wanting to block and shoot, and Brandon follows him with that magnet bag. Is Sarah and
Nice.
Macon are out?
Yeah, they went 0. They lost in the first one to
First
Josie and
round,
Braden.
yeah.
Wow. So that put them out. They had a
Yep.
loss already.
Yeah,
wow.
they had to. Yeah, they lost one in bracket play.
They're trying to play in, yeah. Oh, nice
Nice
airmail.
shot,
Great shot.
Shane. He's going to grab 2 out. Ooh. Almost spoke too soon, didn't I?
Money in the jinx.
Yeah.
Great shot there by Shane
Shane.
Fretwell.
Shane loves that airmail. You talking about Punta Gorda, I got teamed up with Shane, and we had to do that little drummer boy, and I can have to do absolutely nothing with those bags left-handed.
You know what, Phil? I also can do nothing with those bags left-handed.
You are left-handed, aren't you?
I know.
I'm okay right-handed. Kelsey's got one in the backyard. Oh, and Amber joins her, and look, she knows that's a big mistake. And she let Kelsey off the hook right there.
Can Amber's bag come out to play? Okay.
All right, so here's my question. What do you think Brandon Earls is listening to?
Taylor Swift.
The NASA channel.
The Star Spangled Banner.
Yes.
I think he's got some pop going on, man. I do. Katy Perry,
I
some
think
of
he's
that.
listening to reggae.
Yeah, and what about Kelsey? They both got the AirPods in.
Well, clearly, she's not listening to us.
No.
Well, these guys are just painting that right side of the hole.
I would think Kelsey would be country.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
That's
right.
a safe bet.
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
a bad bag.
Yeah, he didn't expect that.
And Brandon picks up 1, though, cuts that lead down to 8-3.
And you saw when Shane let that bag go, he looked at Amber and said, I didn't try to airmail that.
Yeah.
That wasn't,
Yeah.
that wasn't what that plan was. And it just went long on him.
They're both playing with very hole-friendly bags.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice bag. Did its job, too.
And Amber can't capitalize on the mistake. Can she have a second try at it?
Another bite of that apple, and she
There
takes
it
it.
is. 2 points. Kelsey is struggling on center court. She go back and listen to this, she'll be hating on me even more. won't she? I just call it like I see it, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, man, nothing you can do about that.
That's
You're not
right.
the only one seeing it, so
No.
there's that.
Nice block.
Nice
And
bag
you don't
right
know if
there.
you want to block Shane. And that
That's a good bag.
reblock is so hard, though.
Yep.
Some people are really good at it, like the Hertz.
Nice.
Oh, good bag.
was a good
Up
bag.
the front, lots of juice behind that. Good collection there. Shane going to come out and try to push them both.
Oh,
and
he tried to
chases.
cut around. He chased. You're
Yeah.
exactly right. And he gives up 2 points.
Well,
Yeah.
8-5.
Whoops. And,
I almost said 4.
yeah, whoops. Donnie Long checking things out.
Hey, good to have Donnie Long on, man. I want Donnie Long back on the circuit,
Yeah.
buddy. Don't leave Catfish a weight on you. Amber's got one out of play now.
Bubba says Kelsey's probably listening to Snoop. Snoop, a torchbearer for the Olympics. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
I think the greatest way to end that torch is to light a giant
firecracker on it.
Well, you can call it a firecracker if you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Depends on how deeply you know the Snoop Dogg lore.
I know him.
But I just think it's hilarious that he would come in there with the flame.
Yeah, really.
Maybe Ziggy Marley will roll in with something for him to them to share. Shane comes in right up the middle.
This is one couple that I think play and get along really good. Do not get mad at each other. Sometimes those married couples are hard to be partners.
Yeah, I think that makes for a long ride home.
It does.
If you let it get to you. It's the thing that brings you together, and you'd hate to see it tear somebody apart. So, look at that.
Shane with a chance to take the lead right there, and it just hangs up on the corner of the hole.
And what's too bad for him is that plays right into everything he had been shooting up to that point. That was a perfectly laid out shot.
Speaking of lunch for
him.
Darius to your left, I finally seen him.
There
First
he is.
sighting, yeah.
See our friends from Medford, Oregon here. We got 2 majors in Medford in season 20 coming up.
Yeah.
Everything starts up in September.
I'm going to make one of those trips. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want to check out the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, I've never been there.
California. I've seen Lake Tahoe. I'm really interested in what's going up northwest. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, 2 more for Amber
Grab a
Fretwell as
couple
they take
there.
the lead.
It's going to be a lead change.
I got to make a can change. No, can change.
Wow.
I got no cans. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Bag for bag.
Carl Austin and Paula Stevens out to an early 4-0 lead over Josie Claire and Braden Easterling.
I don't think that matters much, does it?
Not the way they've been throwing.
They've been coming back every round. I mean, every match.
Yep.
See Selby and Steve sitting across from us. They'll be newlyweds here. I thought she said October. Congratulations to them. Nice block. You think that's on purpose, Maz?
I do.
I don't know. And now, Kelsey's back in the lead, huh? Oh,
That's a
nice
great bag. Yeah, absolutely.
She's so good. I talked to her dad out there earlier, and he was telling me a story. I'm glad I finally remembered this. Her dad's sitting right there in the blue on the end there, and he was telling me a story about how she figured out she was good at cornhole. She was camping. She was 13 years old. She was 13 years old, and they had a big tournament at the campsite, okay? And it was Coed. Well, all the parents and husband and wives went to this, and they asked could Kelsey and her little friend play. And they ended up knocking everybody out and getting second out of it at 13 years old.
Love it.
And they were all mad at her because they let them play, you know?
Yeah,
Come
be careful
on,
what
man.
you wish for, dumb. Nice.
Nice bag by Shane.
Sweet airmail. Oh, the push to try
And
to
here
gather.
comes another one. I promise you, Shane's letting it fly.
They move it up. Why not?
Boom,
That is
dead
nice.
center.
One of the best in the business.
That's a good
It's
push.
a great push and collection. That's what he's known for. He wasted a bag on it, though.
Yeah. Oh, and this could be 5. Would have been 19. That bag might fall, though.
12 on
Yep.
7. No, he pinned it up or
s-
stapled it,
You
as
saw,
Maz likes to
you
say.
saw the corners held that bag up right there.
He
Yeah,
really wanted to go for
absolutely.
the kill right there.
Yeah.
But
19-14 now.
does the trick.
The
Amber
Fretwells.
Fretwell, who will be battling for the Women's World Championship tomorrow now, battling to get to that co-ed championship match with
Here's the deal.
Shane, yeah.
You know, we haven't seen the Fretwells hardly any this year at any of the majors I've been to, and I've been to like 18 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, and they come in here and just start taking down people. I don't know how much they played, and this could be 6 for Kelsey Heicher to put them on 20. There it is.
Would you like to make a donation
What?
to the Jinx jar?
I didn't jinx anything right there. What did I jinx?
What?
I said they just come in. I'll put my dollar in there, but I didn't think I jinxed anybody. I wasn't even looking at their bag.
6. You just talked about how good they've been doing it. They
Oh,
gave
I
up
put the
6.
dollar in it. Damn.
Nope.
Damn, no, here.
Nope.
Here's
Nope,
my
I'll
dollar.
put it out of your
There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
Shane's in a position. And Brandon can't capitalize.
But I'm just saying, they come in here firing
Yeah.
away, trying to win all the stuff.
And it does. Have they been playing a little
Yeah.
possum?
Yeah,
That's
I
my
don't
question.
know. Have they been playing
Talking
at home,
about-
maybe?
Well, that's what I'm
Well,
saying. Oh, we got so much going on with the kids and a new one on the way and this and that. Have they secretly been firing up just for this? Because I'll tell you, Amber's game is on
it is.
point.
Well, we know one thing they've been
Little
doing.
timeout. Yeah. Well, at least a while back.
Throwing bags. I don't know what you were talking about. Hell.
Okay. I'll explain it to you later with charts and graphs.
Tuning back into the game in hand, we
Timeout on the board.
Yeah.
We sit 5-on-5, and so Shane's last bag kind of pushed everything into the air vertical, and that's if he can collect everything. Brandon's bag on that backhand side is not going anywhere unless he hits a ridiculous drag.
Yeah.
If he can elevate these enough to get them all in, this game will be over. And Brandon,
Oh, and that's a bad
That's a-
bag. All he's got to do is make 2 of these go,
Yep.
right? Yep.
but does he go up or does he go through it?
I think he runs through it. They may bunch the way they're sitting, though.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
think you
but
go up.
They've been pretty hole friendly to this.
I like it. I like
Yep.
it. Yeah, go
I
down there and take a
agree.
look at it. Yeah.
Walk to her and talk to her. Let's see what we got going on.
You know what he's doing right now? Making sure he's not in trouble.
You know what he's going
He's
to
not going
do?
to get in trouble.
He's always going to do exactly what the hell she tells him to
Whatever
do.
she says to do.
And you know, if I'm her, you know what I'm telling him to do?
Yeah, look.
Fire away.
Yeah, she just patted him on the shoulder and said, do what you think is best.
So looking
Just
at this,
make sure it's the right thing.
looking at this angle here,
Yeah.
I'm going straight through that bag.
I
gotta
think so,
run-
too. I
there's-
think he can.
through.
clear
I don't
up
think
there.
they're bunching at all. I'm
Yeah.
going straight through that.
Slick side
Yep,
down.
there it is.
Right up the middle. Here it comes. Oh, and one. Oh, is it going to go?
It's held up.
It moved!
Oh, and there it goes for the game.
A time release victory right there for Amber and Shane Fretwell.
Hey, what was you going to do?
That.
Did you want to shoot that? Tell me. I knew it. I knew it.
Yep, that was my. So looking at it, that was my first thought. But then
20,
that camera angle, those are
1,
clean down
yeah,
the
To
middle.
20. Oh, and look at this thing. Look
It's
at
okay,
it.
just
Here.
hangs
There you
on.
go.
Move.
And there it is.
Kelsey, you should have reached and grabbed it real quick.
She goes, they were almost bumped heads stepping out over top of it. All right, so Amber Fretwell, Shane Fretwell hold on to the king seat.
So while they're warming up here, let's talk about. You just said reach down there and grab it. Obviously, you can't do that.
No, you
but,
can't do that.
But. So what happened to me in Tailgater? Okay. So I threw. It was showing 9 on 10. My opponent had a bag that was dripping down, and I didn't think it was moving. The opponent's partner, put his hand down in the hole. The bag fell. If you put your hand in the hole, those bags are dead.
That's goaltending.
Yeah.
They gave him 3. They
Who
gave
was
him
they?
The guys putting the score put up 9 on 12 on the
that's
board.
They gave him that.
I
bag
was
to fill?
mad. I was
Well, you
not
are
happy.
mad.
I'm mad.
Didn't they
One of the-
read your jersey?
They did not. But that I
That's
don't.
goaltending.
If you put your hand down in the hole, I don't care if you touch it or not. If the illusion could be made, that bag is dead.
Let me ask you
and
a
we
question.
lost that game. I'll put that out there. We lost that
Well,
game.
let me ask you
Yeah.
a question. Why did he put his hand down in the hole?
So because at that
was
point they
noodling.
assumed they weren't moving, and then he put his hand down there and they fell.
That's it.
But
That's-
did he wait the requisite number of seconds before he went in?
There was
I mean,
a
at
pause.
some point you have to go in there and
correct.
get him.
Yep. There was a pause.
If he reaches down, that to me, that's automatically dead.
Yes.
To me,
So-
you should have got a CO over there. That's what they're up there for.
I mean, there's no. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
you,
was
would've
I
just
was
done
angry.
Completely whirling dervish and punched everyone.
I
in
probably
sight.
would have too. Be
Yeah,
throwing
I-
beer bottles and all
Sure.
kind of stuff.
I
kidding
did
me?
not throw well after that.
And
I
then
was
we-
pissed.
Hey,
I was so mad.
hey, then we're gonna call Patrick Barger to break everything
Yeah,
up.
right. Well, I'll tell you what. That guy didn't just put his hand down the hole. He put it in your head.
Yeah, he did.
really did. Yeah, no, I think I threw like
Hey,
a
it's a good thing we're on
3 the
air.
next
I'd be
round.
saying something else.
Well, yeah. Once you've done that, dead bags.
Dead
you're
bags,
done.
let's go,
That's
man.
Okay, I'm glad that there's a consensus
And
because
a
that's what I
gentleman-
said.
A gentleman's game. He shouldn't have done that shit anyway.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yep. Nope, I agree. But nevertheless, I did not win that tailgater, so it doesn't matter.
See, Brandon's girlfriend sitting over there. Her name is Carson. She's one of the Carsons. Remember the Carsons that played one time?
No.
Okay. Well, you were doing the match.
Was I?
Yeah, I wasn't
What did
there.
I tell you earlier?
You don't remember nothing.
Apparently, I'm not the only one. All right, you guys take this for a spin. I'll be back here for the final match.
All right.
I'm going to go make sure we got a couple of bases covered here and knock yourselves out. Have
Absolutely.
A good time.
All right, here we are back. Maz, we are in a elimination game. The winner of this gets to play for the Coed World Championship. How about that?
8 teams, and it comes down 3 left.
Yeah.
This is the third place game, absolutely.
Wasn't there like 100 Coed teams or something like that? I want to say there was
90
that many.
99,
Yeah.
I think. 99. Let me look. I can look for you.
And we're down to 3.
99 indeed, yep.
I knew there was a lot. I started looking at the list. I'm going,
8
They can win.
teams. 8 teams survived. 8 teams advanced.
Yep.
We are down to 3 of them.
and the Fretwells, what I say, they come in here slinging bags, are in the king seat. Who you got right here, Mass? I didn't want to put you on the spot, bro.
It's hard to bet against Josie and Brandon,
I
especially after the comebacks they've pulled through.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Brandon and Kelsey are hot off of the game they feel they should have had and didn't.
Yeah, but how much does that affect their play in this game right
Well,
here?
it can either do one of two things. It can either deflate you,
Yep.
or it can push you to that next level.
Absolutely.
And these early rounds will tell us what that's going to do.
Did you see that bag right there?
I did.
Okay.
That,
I think it's really in their head that they struggle.
I agree.
I think it might be a tough one to win this game, to be honest with you. That's a good bag right there. I like the communication between both these teams, too. They do communicate real well. She gets one to go. I'm going to pick up one, right?
8-7. Yep, I believe so.
Yep. Or give up one, huh? Yeah. 2-1 now, the score. 2-2 is the score. And these guys are rapid firing down there. That's the way I like it. Man, I love it when they rapid fire.
Yeah, these are two guys.
Yeah.
It's just go, 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 go. And the rotation doesn't change.
No.
The release point doesn't change. It looks the same, and it is pretty.
Yep. Brandon Easterling, his bag reminds me a little bit of Jeremiah Ellis's bag. The way he throws in his release, just not quite as low.
Jeremiah's a little quicker.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, I definitely see what you're saying, and I agree.
Nice block right there by Josie.
And she
Kelsey
tried to cut
run.
right
Yeah.
to left, and she just couldn't get around it. And ends up
Yeah.
ends up in the backyard.
And their bags are not hitting completely flat. You see how they're kind of stumbling a little bit?
Yeah.
But they're finding the right place. 3 more for Josie Claire. They'll jump up 5-2 now. This game may be over before Finn gets to the restroom, the way they're throwing.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
I mean, they ain't wasting any time.
See Brandon trying to play a little defense there, put a block down, and that's a good bag, and Braden goes right around it.
What block?
Exactly.
He goes right around it, too. There it is.
And
Nice. Oh, and he didn't think about it. He just shot away. He's going to end up giving up 2. Yep.
10-8.
Yep. 5-4. Do you see how long she waited to give it bag time to stop?
Yeah, there's some people upstairs that should learn that rule.
We need to point them out. We need to talk to them later.
We do. I was so mad, Phil. I was so mad.
Oh, and Kelsey's got another one in the backyard. What is going on with her? She is so good. I mean, she really is. She has all the tools, too.
She is. Another name we're surprised to not see in the women's Final 8.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And now Josie picked
For
up
5.
another.
She goes,
and she did.
but it does stay. All right, it stays.
8-4 now. We're in the co-ed elimination bracket trying to get to the final game, which will be next right here on center court. The winner of this takes on Amber Fretwell and Shane Fretwell, who sit in the driver's, the king seat, whatever you want to call it.
The royal seat, king and queen.
Oh, Brandon, another chance. Brandon scoring on this end, Josie scoring on the other end. He liked that block.
That's exactly what he should have done.
Yep.
That's the bag he wanted. Brandon goes right over it. What a great bag.
Yeah. His pushes are working, though. And now it's going to go to 8 on 6. 8-6. We're moving right along. These rounds are going by so fast.
Yep, and they've done a good job of capitalizing on those push
absolutely.
shots. That's been a huge part. And Brandon, we had a couple games, a couple rounds in the last game. He didn't get. He got it either too far left, too far right. It wasn't where he wanted it. This game looks a lot cleaner, and he's a lot more pleased with his performance.
Yeah.
Kelsey has one that's probably out of play, unless Josie brings it back.
She tried to get it herself.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and this could be 4. And it is. 12-6 becomes the score now. I tell you what, Brandon is really he's really taking advantage a little bit of Braden down there. And that's another one that can win this championship. Steffi B has and Brandon Earls on her team.
It is. As he hangs on that back right-hand side. It's got a foot in the water. It's got a foot in the hot tub. We'll see how aggressive he wants to be.
We saw,
now
I
and
think
Braden matches. And he knew it.
He's going to take the wash.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I think he should have gambled a little bit right there because his partner's struggling a little bit. You got to take every advantage you can to pick your partner up. And I hope she's not listening to me in those AirPods. 12-6 remains the score. Braden Easterling and Josie Clare trying to get to that final game. The final match. Nice block.
And it's too far left, I think, because Kelsey's going to be able to do that. Yeah. That's a great bag.
And Josie Clare's throwing on center court like she did last year in the women's.
Kelsey down and hard and sends it off the backside.
Another one in the backyard.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. And Kelsey is struggling big time here, Finn. Three more.
15-6.
And Josie has scored just about every round in this match so far.
Josie and Braden sit 6 points away from that magic number.
If you like rapid fire, boy, both ends are firing away, Finn. As we rejoin here by the loudmouth at ACO, Finn.
I was just trying to sneak up on you guys.
No, you're all right.
Oh,
what a shot.
Look at that.
What a shot.
The truck just told me in my ear it can't switch cameras fast enough to keep.
He's really,
with what's
no lie, there's 2 more points for Braden and Josie. 17-6 now. And we've had a lot of blowouts, have we not, on this center court?
We have.
The last game was pretty close.
And this one doesn't feel like a blowout. They're
No,
throwing well, but it's 10-12.
Yeah.
It's 9-8. It's 10-8. It doesn't feel like a blowout, but they're just continuously, gradually adding points.
And
I guess that's what a blowout is, but it doesn't feel that way.
It really does.
Hang on.
Oh, what a shot. How about
nice
this shot?
there? I just went to dictionary.com and looked up blowout and what you just said.
Oh,
and here she comes. Oh, and
hey,
she's
she'll
on
take
top.
that.
Yeah,
I
that's
promise
all right.
you she's not mad at that.
Pin those two down at the neck.
I think Kelsey can grab
Yep.
that bag.
No,
and
she did.
does.
Nice
call.
shot.
Good call.
How about
Yep.
that bag sitting on top just went straight up and fell straight down and stayed in the same spot. Nice shot, Kelsey Heitrick. That could have been a bar of soap from somebody else, though, right?
Yeah, whatever, why-ever that means that, but
Yeah.
it could
Yes.
have.
Rapid fire at its best.
This is just a flat-out gunfight right
Who
here.
needs to think? Just throw the darn bag.
Yeah.
Why?
You both make me sad.
I'm sitting over here out of breath. They're throwing so
It is-
fast.
It's pretty exhausting. I'm not going to lie.
And I tell you what, Josie, as I mentioned a minute ago, Josie's
Yeah.
playing like she played in the women's championship last year.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Heinerman puts together those 3 to 5 minute matches sometimes
Yeah.
for the YouTube channel. This might
be one of
this
them.
is one
Live
of
game.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might have to extend it to get it to 5
Kelsey
minutes.
must go in.
Oh, and it
She does.
gets in there.
How many times we seen it? A bunch today,
Oh,
though.
wow.
And
19 on 6.
Kelsey and Brandon are out of mistakes.
Yeah, they really are.
This is just going to be ready, aim, fire, 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 fire.
I like that bag.
That's a great bag by Braden.
Doesn't really bother him.
It doesn't.
He looks up there.
Up and over. Oh.
And that's
dang.
okay.
He's got a big enough lead.
He's
That's
got
really not
points
gonna
to
hurt
play
him.
with,
Yeah,
but
he does.
it just in the groove that we had been observing, it was just disappointing.
And Brandon makes him pay. He gets the full amount of 3.
It does look, when you look at the replay on the Jumbotron, it looks like this is sped up.
It doesn't look like
Doesn't
one
it
of
look
those
like fast motion, like a stop. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah. Big first bag by Kelsey Heitrich right here. She's really struggled with that first bag. She's had a few off in the back. I called it, did I
Yeah,
not?
you did.
And this could do it. If Josie can find a way to stay clean here, they will earn a trip back to the championship game.
Oh, and she might have let her off the hook there.
I think that's in Kelsey's way enough.
Double clutched and still made the airmail.
Yeah, now, a good point made in my ear.
Sorry.
The
On the board.
No, the front
On the
wheels.
board to end it.
Oh.
And everything. It's
It
okay.
does it
It's still
anyway.
plus
It
2.
still
That's
gets
the
it
game.
done. There it is.
And what's the point?
The fret wheels will not allow that pace.
No,
to be
absolutely
maintained.
not.
Yep, I agree.
And let me tell you something, that game went by in light speed right there. I don't have my watch on, but I know it was quick. And we've been working since about 3 o'clock this afternoon for the Coed Championship, and we're getting it right now.
Clark just said co-ed doubles. Do we have a co-ed singles division?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
it's a new division that we're working out with the politically correct universe.
I promise you there could possibly be one next year.
You can identify as your own partner
Absolutely.
and play.
You got to run back down there real fast and get the bags.
Think how fast that match would
Look
go.
at Brody come out and give his mom and
That's
dad
hilarious.
high
I love
five,
it.
man. I love it.
I love it.
Give Dad a hug. Let's go, Dad.
And you know what? While we have a quick break, how quickly that announcement was made, we would be remiss if we did not tip our collective hats, even though I'm the only one wearing one, to Chris Clark, April Clemens, and Ryan LaBelle, the best damn tournament directors of any tournament anywhere ever.
Wherever you go, it doesn't matter.
So good. So good.
Maz, how many times you been to tournaments run 2 hours behind, 3 hours behind, half a day behind, 2 weeks behind? I mean, I've been to them all, brother.
We've had a couple that stand out that we don't play until it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But this crew, you're absolutely right. This crew keeps us on pace.
So, hey, and let's not kid ourselves. In the last probably about 5 years, we were in there till 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock. The inclusion and the development of the relationship with Scorholio,
absolutely.
these guys' ability to craft, again, listening to the players, listening to what makes the most sense, even if we had to change midstream during a season, if it makes sense and it gets them moving, and that's moving. I mean, that puts a lot of losers bracket matches on center court and on the stream, but that's okay because that gives us an opportunity to see
other players
we don't normally see, and it moves us to this point at 10:30 p.m. We need a double dip situation here for the Fretwells, but maybe that takes us 45 minutes. We're out of here hours ahead of where we've been in the past.
You and I have sat here at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning before. Don't kid yourself. But let me tell you something.
We get out, Waffle House is closed.
Yeah, when you say
I didn't think, well, that's amazing. What kind of universe is it where Waffle House closes?
But when you say change on the fly, like change during the season, we changed the way we did the pool play. Where,
and it helped.
Where doubles was
yep.
pool play. Dude, it affected me because I couldn't stay in like I had been doing.
Because pros were automatically advanced.
Absolutely.
But guess what?
It speeded the tournaments up. It made it a lot better. So what? I had to get up a couple hours early. So what?
Yeah.
I can adjust.
Well, because it also then gave you time later.
Yeah.
There was a couple things. It allowed differences, like if you were playing different bags with your doubles partner to get back into your own groove and do those things. But it also allowed you to take 30, 45 minutes when you needed it to recharge your batteries and then get and go again.
And we're in the way, and Shane Fretwell's already grabbed 1 point. Oh, I thought he might try to run through that to make sure he got 2 points.
I think he still can.
Yeah. He's shooting this one.
Well,
Never mind.
yeah, whoops. Oh.
Interesting.
He shoots so quick, he don't think about it. Oh, and look who did shoot one.
Up and over. Nails it.
Yep, 3 points there. 3-1 now is going to be the score. What did he say?
I don't know, but both of them are laughing about it, so that's all that matters.
Shane's a character now.
That's a nice
I don't
block.
know if he wants to get in an airmail game with Josie Clare.
No,
She's
he
got
doesn't,
one of
but-
the best for women that going in this building.
But you guys talk about blockers as distractions. And even though somebody has a good airmail game, that we saw a couple of them, and I forget who it was, it affected shot off to the left. It was just enough of a mind F to kick them out of their game. So that's going to be a couple.
2, yeah. Lead change.
Again, a double dip situation with Amber and Shane in the proverbial catbird seat, but the ever confident Josie Clare, women's player of the season on this very court a year ago against the woman who she played against. I tell you what, history has a way of repeating itself for a reason.
Is that your boy Liam over there?
Where is he?
Straight
There
across.
he is.
Yeah.
Right there.
Absolutely. He went for it with the airmail, and he's got it in play now. Oh, and that's 4 points for Amber Fretwell.
Look at that reaction. I love that. Can we see that replay of just, if nothing else, the reaction?
If you watch it there,
of him?
you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, but I want you to see it. Well, you may not see it. Well, here, watch this. Oh, no, we're not going to see it. Yeah, you'll see it on the delay.
Yeah.
Once he throws that last bag, the turn and look that he gives, it's like, frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn.
You know, he looked like Jim Carrey there, did he not?
That was pretty good stuff. That's good. 7-on-3. The
Shane
team
firing
Fretwell. Oh, nice
Roll
bag.
back to pick up 3.
That was a roll and a stick and a dip and a drip. There's a lot of components to that bag right there from Josie Clare.
Guess where it went? Right where it was supposed
Right
to go.
where it needed to go.
Yeah.
Down under.
We need to make sure we keep Amber Fretwell out of the restaurants tonight so she can come ready to play tomorrow.
So let me ask you this. We talked about pace of play, and we said the Fretwells would not allow for that speed. Do you feel like they've sped up a little bit?
think
Yeah,
they
they definitely are.
Yeah, I think the
they
Fretwells
have.
have spread up a little
That's
bit.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. But no, but
they
And
need
it's
to-
been working.
Yeah, they need to calm down.
Well, they do, but again, if you're in a groove, don't
there's
change
2 for
it.
Amber. Take them to 9-6.
I don't know. I still think it might behoove them to slow it down just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I just bet somebody $1,000 I couldn't use the word behoove in a sentence on the stream.
You know, so somebody else send some words that we need to use in a sentence. Let's give that a shot.
It was.
That would behoove me to do.
It was Jacob Whaley, but he just already won it back at the VFW.
He's been on a roll, doesn't he?
Goodness.
Oh.
And Shane leaves a couple high and dry on the left side. It's going to cost him a couple right there.
9-8 now.
You know what they should probably do is speed it up.
Yeah, this game's going kind of slow for me.
Yeah, it's getting a little boring playing so slow.
Every frame, I'm going to change my opinion on what they should do, so eventually
They'll
there's
do
a
it?
chance I'll be right. I think it's good. I think you should start throwing 2 bags at a time with both hands.
Hey,
and
let me
let's
tell you
see what
something. The
happens.
pace is perfect to me, man. I love it.
Well, I tell you something. I am impressed with the Fretwell's ability to pick up the pace and still play at that level and not have it affect them.
Are you going to suck on that drink all night? Just
Okay, Phil.
kidding. Just kidding.
Are you, though?
Meanwhile, you have to give him the Heimlich because he's going to choke on a piece of ice because you pressured him.
Yeah, put pressure on him.
Oh, look what you've done.
Your pace has gone way down.
Look at what you've done. Nice bag, a nice push replacement.
Yeah, I like that bag by Josie.
Stick it right on top. He's going to run through there.
Yep. Oh, and there's the kicker a little bit.
A little bit of a aftershock.
Nice bag,
good shot by Shane right there.
11-8 now. They're up 3 points, and they just stay in that course, stay in that course, stay in that course. Hey, but we've seen Braden and Josie beat down every game they played.
Oh, it's
This
funny.
is nothing.
Yeah, Ricky Johnson said, let's go Fretwells. Dawson Smith follows up, no chance. Ricky, LOL.
I like it when they start talking like
Yeah.
that.
There's
We'll
still
see.
just under a couple hundred watching right now on the stream, and we know this is going to be a very, very popular. It's always one of the most popular.
It really is.
Yeah, a couple hundred on YouTube. But this is always one of the most popular divisions that we have.
He needs to get this one.
Oh,
And he
that's
gets
a
7.
That's a 7. And that puts the
What?
Fretwells on 18.
What?
And that's 2 air mails he's went for that's cost him a lot of
You
points
know
in
what I
this
would do
match.
if I was at Fretwells? I would call both my timeouts in a row.
Absolutely.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm okay with
Put your
it.
foot on their neck and go.
And Shane does.
I'll tell you what. If Josie has any nerves in her body, we've never seen
No.
one of them.
Not
Absolutely not.
Hell, I got one left, and almost everybody I know's on it.
one. Yeah, me
She
especially.
got none.
Me especially. Oh, and there Josie can
Shane
pick up a
gives her the
couple.
open door, and she
Yep.
takes it. Nicely done. Well done. Taters exchanged.
18-10 now. Can Braden fight off the assault that Amber's been putting on
Yeah.
him?
He can.
I think he
He
can.
can. Yes, he can. But I'll tell you something. As far as Amber's concerned, this is a great prelude
Tune-up.
to tomorrow. for
Absolutely,
tomorrow.
and you're exactly right.
To play this late into the night. I know most people say, I want to get home and get some rest. I don't think you do. I think you want to keep that groove.
Yeah. Shane told her to shoot it.
Bang!
Oh.
And up and over and off the top.
Look at her face. She has some great facial expressions too. Roll it. I agree with that.
He said, do I come in low? She goes, no.
No, he
Do I
said
come
about
in
roll
high?
it.
Because he's tried that a couple times to no avail.
Don't shoot the air man.
Did she say, don't you dare?
No,
go?
I'm saying
Oh.
it.
Look at that roll.
Oh. Not a bad place for that bag though. Oh,
And one drops.
3 points so for Braden and Josie.
Yeah, 8-5.
Baby kicked.
Uh-oh.
The baby kicked.
That's a good excuse. I might use that next time. I'm
Phil's been using that same excuse for 12 years.
For years.
Yeah, the burrito kicked.
It's that baby elephant.
It is getting
Uh-oh, Shane's starting to get into an airmail match against
Yeah, he
Josie
is.
Clare.
Oh.
And that's not what you want to be.
No, you do not want to do
Oh,
what a
she
shot
got
it.
This bag has to
Yeah.
be in or this game is over. And
it.
it's over!
You got to be kidding me. There's no way.
Game
They did not
one.
finish it that way.
Game
You know
one.
what? He said, let's go for it. Let's try to finish this in one. But
That's
you know
that's
what?
a 9 spot.
That's gigantic.
10-on-1. And
She's never had to put that in before. She's like, what?
Huh? I
you
guess that's it.
serious?
Did I hear that right?
For reals?
I just got 9. We're going to game 2, boys.
It's a double dip situation. They were calling for it in the truck. Let's get this to a game 2.
I promise you.
That
this
game took 10 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
That's it.
10 minutes.
Yes. And 6 of it was down and backs and taters.
And the score was
There should be some sort of award for
How
that.
about Josie Clare hits 3 airmails to win the game, and
Bang,
Shane
bang,
throws
bang.
3 off the back?
And we saw a fantastic fist
Oh.
pump from her. She went full Tiger Woods
Yeah.
without the 7-iron to the windshield.
I don't know if this round is live. I assume it is.
Yeah, look at her.
There seems to be some consternation. So
There's 1 point.
I don't think.
I don't think they're posting them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they will.
are.
They
All
will.
right, very good.
Yep.
Shane still got his sense of humor. gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Oh, and what a schedule we've got planned for you tomorrow as well. The
What time do I have to be here for doubles?
doubles RPI starts at, well, everybody told me to tell you 10,
Oh, come on.
but it starts at 9.
Okay. Doors open at 8, I
Yeah,
assume.
doors at 8. Bags
you.
fly for World Doubles RPI at 9, 9:30. Tailgater qualifiers begin upstairs.
Oh, and that was
Singles
hot.
RPI begin at 11:30. So know that you have 2.5 hours. Get your doubles RPI under your belt. The Skins Pro Top 16 live bracket, which will be streamed here on Center Court, begins at 2. Then doubles tier 2 bracket, doubles tier 3 bracket. Throughout the afternoon, the certified official shootout happens at 5 o'clock. We probably won't be. I don't know if we'll stream that
No.
or not. We may. Juniors, seniors, and women's championships 6, 6:45, and 7:30.
Those we will have, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
And we're down to 2 people in each one of those,
yeah.
correct?
Amber Fretwell and Maggie Geiger fight for the women's title. Tony Pena and Johnny Thomas for the seniors, and Isaac Hurt and Bryce Jet. Which of those is the most interesting match?
Isaac and Bryce.
I
That's my
like-
pick.
I like Johnny Thomas and Tony Pena.
Isn't that funny? Because I'm going Amber and Maggie.
Look at us.
Isn't that funny?
you know, I'm a senior, and
We shall see. I'm a woman.
he's still a junior.
Yeah, I'm a
over
junior.
here. There you
And I
go.
love women. So there you go. Seems to fall right in line.
Yeah.
Went full Helen Reddy on that. I am woman, hear me roar. What are you looking for?
I was just looking at
Oh,
your
you're looking-
comments.
I
I don't know
see.
why I'm not getting the comment. I'm getting who's
Well,
on.
what's funny is you get them or I get them. We
Yeah.
both don't get them at
I'm
the
getting
same
no
time.
comments. I'm just getting who's watching. How about that?
I'll tell you what, still just under 200 people checking this out because it is fun to
It
watch.
is. It's been very exciting.
And what a battle. Whoa.
Oh,
what
what a shot.
Great shot.
She just goes, oh, hey, man, that was easy.
I'll take
Put her
that. Thank
hands
you so
out.
much. Take
Yeah.
a couple right there.
Adam Gilbert makes his way into the building.
4-2 becomes 6-2. Adam Gilbert, one of those people that
Everybody
normally-
knows.
Well, normally you hear him enter the building before you see him enter the building. OTT, the perfect name for his bag company, Over the Top. Speaking of which, great bag partners all upstairs and down. I love the fact that Elite brought their truck out.
Yeah.
They're custom making bags in front of
Absolutely.
the convention center. You walk right in. Would you walk me in there if we have some time tomorrow?
Absolutely.
And have them make me a set?
Absolutely.
All right. I want to see what that's like.
I will take you right in there.
I know a lot of our bag manufacturers got a great relationship with a bunch of them, but I would love to see that made right on the spot.
Donald Long tuning back in. I heard DJ was trying to qualify to get enough points to come here and play, but I haven't seen him. Didn't see him in the roster.
Yeah, this would be a good time to slow it down. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
What bags are Josie and Braden throwing?
They're throwing
Encores.
Luckies.
Yep,
Luckies.
Lucky's Encores.
Josie's got one in the backyard this time. Shane with a chance to pick up 5, cut into that lead, and he does.
And he
Makes
does.
it 9-7.
9-7.
Yeah.
So much for that timeout, I guess.
I'm agreeing with Finn. If I'm Amber and Shane, I try to really slow the pace
Yep.
down. How about that? Nice. Try to reblock.
I'm getting a lot of really good silent advice you're not hearing in my other ear.
Yeah.
It makes me sound a lot smarter.
Hey, dude knows the game, though. You gotta admit, he does know the game.
Look at that. Wow. What a great bag.
Yeah, it
Now he's
was.
going to run up and through and pick up. Oh, I thought he might run through it and get a couple. At least that one's out of play on the right. Far right. Oh, God. What a really great delivery.
Nice pickup right there.
just
But
for
I'll
a
tell you what,
couple.
that's going to even the game up.
Yep. Boy, I tell you, those bags coming out of Amber's hands are silk.
She's doing well.
Yep. Donald Long says, I'm here, buddy. I made it.
Oh,
Did
okay.
about
Well,
30
all right.
minutes ago.
All right. Good to see you. I don't see you, but I'll see you tomorrow,
Apparently
probably.
that tracker you put on him a couple years ago lost its battery.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that bag right there.
Yeah, nicely done. Collected, cleaned up. Shane just got to stay consistent. I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, but in years past, when the two of them, the Fretwells, have played together, Shane has always kind of undone himself.
Yeah.
Amber's played her game, but Shane has been the one who's undone himself. This year, I think both of them are just fire and gas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. That didn't come out the way it was supposed
Hey,
to.
let me tell you. Well, let me tell you something.
Fire and gas.
Shane Fretwell.
There you go. You're welcome.
Shane Fretwell can make a run in the singles division.
Yep.
Don't think he can't.
Yep.
He's a hell of a player.
For sure, and that's a nice
Yeah.
recovery there. It's just going to cost her a couple if
And so can Amber.
Braden's able to finish, and he does. Yep.
Yep. There it is. 2 points.
I think that cost me $1 in the jar.
11-9 jinx. I've already got one in there that I didn't think I deserved, but I
Well,
put it in there
all right.
anyway.
Well, you know what? I'll put in a $2 bill.
No.
You can take change.
All right, I'll take the 2.
All right.
Perfect.
Oh,
What are we going to do with that?
I just printed this one. Is it dry? There we go.
Been to the ATM or the strip club? Which one?
I had a good night at the strip club. My garter was full. When
Yeah,
it was over with. Thank
absolutely.
you. I'm the chocolate Chippendales.
Oh, and this could be a big round for Shane. This could be a big round for
Look at this.
Shane.
Watch this. Oh, he drops one. He thought he was going to get them both up the middle. Oh,
Oh, and
gets
it
the
could
top.
be a huge round for Shane.
It could be 9 if he pulls. It'll
Yeah.
be 7 if he doesn't.
I take the
6.
7 points right here.
7 on 3
For
right
sure.
now.
Yep.
Is he going to get them both? Oh,
He chased
drops
it. He
one.
chased it.
10
but
on
he's
3, 7.
7 points. 16 to 11 now. But hey,
That's a lead change.
do not count them out, right?
It's a lead change.
That's a big lead change. There you go.
That's huge.
Oh, and then first thing Amber does is throw one that's going to be hard to get in.
Oh.
And Braden follows her.
That's just chivalry.
Amber's bag is still gettable.
Oh.
She going to shoot the airmail?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Nope.
And she's not. What would Shane do? 2 more points for Josie, and this game is going to come down to a big mistake.
Game 3.
Yeah. Big mistake.
Another big mistake.
It's going to be a big mistake.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 points at a time. I mean,
we saw
yeah.
Well, we saw last game this happened. Josie was able to put her first couple blocks down and just outshot.
I like
I don't know
that
what that
block.
word was. Outshot Shane. And we'll see what
He's
happens
gonna
now.
come
Shane
up
goes
and
up.
over. Oh,
And there we go
forced
again.
it.
Yep.
Forced it, yep. Oh,
Oh, and she
and
matched
he
him that
lets
time.
himself out. He lets her off the hook.
Yeah.
yeah, he was on a huge hook, and he is now flopping around in the water. Boom. Oh.
That's okay. It stayed on.
It's on, but now Josie's going to shoot over it again and see what she comes up
See
with.
if she and one. Oh.
But that's fine. That's defense. That's
all
fine.
right.
That's defense.
It's all right. Shane up and over.
He's
Bang,
going to hit
there
one
it is.
eventually. Hey,
There it
look
is.
at
Now she's going to hit hers.
that.
There
Yeah,
it
well,
is.
that's of course. Now Shane can go in
All
for
right.
2 right here, right?
In for 2,
Yeah.
on to wash. I would
In
wash
for
it.
2. I'll take the 2.
Really? Yeah, he's not going to play tight.
There it is.
How
He
about
nails
that
it,
shot?
and there's 2 points. And the Alabama boys, look at them. They're all over there.
Oh, wow.
That was not the prettiest thing we've seen, but it nets him 2 points.
Absolutely. And now they're sitting on 18 to 13.
Amber sets one out in front of Braden. Steps out this time. Great shot.
Yep.
They saw an instant replay there.
He's gonna go slick side, try to split
Run
those
through 'em.
bags.
Yep, right up the goalpost.
Very
that's
nice.
a great
Done.
bag.
That was very nice.
Perfectly done. She's going to go to try to collect.
Oh, and this could be 4
Uh-oh.
points.
This could be,
Big trouble
if not
right
more,
here.
if she
Yeah.
can't pick up that bag. And
Oh, I
she
thought she
does.
threw that too hard.
I was worried.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's
All right,
4.
That's going to be a 4 spot.
18 to 17, boys. We got a good one going right here.
Oh, my God.
I love these games,
And
man.
it's
We've had a
only
good day, haven't we?
10:50. Look at this, 10 minutes again.
Oh, my God. Look at this.
That's in play,
Yeah.
Yeah, he can step out and get that.
but you don't got to go too aggressive at it. Play your game.
No.
Good bag. But now he's
Good
turning
at
it.
it. He turned
Now
it a
he's
little
turning
bit. Yeah,
it.
he lo-
Yeah.
he
Oh,
turned
I
it
would leave
further.
it. I'd leave it alone. Leave it
No,
alone.
don't chase.
Good bag.
Yes. Good bag by Josie. Now, he's got to go in.
He's got to go in. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's cost him
absolutely.
a couple. Lead
Him,
change now.
him nudging that bag with his second and
Yep.
twisting it, and then Josie putting it parallel to the hole. That if he was going to go at it, he had to go at it right there.
Yep.
Because he kind of nudged it just enough with that first bag, turned it away.
But you were at the time you were saying, "Don't chase it.
Yep.
Don't go. Don't go."
No,
And
no,
then
no,
you said,
no,
"Oh,
no.
we almost got it.
Yep.
Yep.
19 to 17 is our score. Josie Clay and Braden Easterling.
Look at this.
Now this is going to be. Now this
Come in. You got the whole side come in left or right.
I think she goes behind it. I'm not going to lie to you. Big moment in this game. I don't think you try nothing crazy.
Just step out and come in. Yeah.
I think you go slick side, loft it high, let it kind of slip around.
She didn't do it.
That's not a bad bag, though. Because now,
not bad at all.
Yep.
Now look where he
roll
is.
back right here.
He's in Litchfield, Kentucky, throwing his bag. Oh, he didn't roll it. He's not happy.
Do you think
it.
there's some nerves going on with these people right here?
Maybe. Call timeout. I know Heinerman. I agree with him. Just call timeout.
He said, "I want you to hit that corner.
Slow it down." I know this is not good that we feel stressed.
You know what? There's really not a whole lot of room.
Here comes. Oh, and off the back. You told me to do it.
Yeah, but still, he's got to make something in the hole.
Yeah. Well, he's going to go look at it now. She's going to slam her bag down.
All right, so right now it's only 3-2.
Somebody's in trouble. All right, just kiss and make up.
Yeah,
It'll be
look at
fine. Yeah.
I wish I could just ask Shane, what the hell was he thinking? I didn't think that was
I
the
wouldn't
shot.
have shot it. Yeah, no,
I
that
didn't
wouldn't have
think
been
it
my
was there.
decision. No,
I think she should have just pushed up right into the. You see the pile right there? Pushed
Or-
right beside to the right of her bag, right into there.
you turn it over slick side and you kind of bounce off that bag in front.
Thank you for that. Thank
if
you
only,
so much
if
for
only
that.
we had one more camera.
Yeah.
You might be able to catch it here on this when she turns and comes back toward you here. That's.
Oh my God! What a shot!
It over.
What a shot!
Now
She's got to make it.
She has to get it in. Up and.
Oh, she almost made it. That's going to be the game.
Wow, very well done. What a game. What a game.
What a shot.
Wow, great shot. Just a terrible result.
Watch this again. I know Eric's going to pull it up.
Yeah,
Watch the
look at
roll
this.
bag.
That roll bag kills it, and then this one comes up underneath and after. Wow. Let's see if we got that. Watch it again.
Dude, that was one heck of a shot right there, man.
Great.
Heck of a
stuff.
shot. I'll come around.
Come on.
here. Heck of a shot.
Wow.
You hate this part. Why? You ought to be getting good at it.
Huh? This should be the part you love the most of all of them.
That was a great bag.
I tell you what, great bag, great reaction, great result. And I'll tell you, you might have set a land speed record for these last handful of games. Although I do have to ask about one reaction. You threw a bag and it didn't go the exact way you went. You went full Clark Gable.
Yeah.
Frankly. I don't even remember what
Josie,
you're talking about.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
We'll find it. You went full sideways and you went full Hollywood. That's great stuff. Congratulations. I mean, you dictated the pace of the game. There were multiple times we were saying they need to call timeout. They need to slow this game down, and they didn't do it. And you just kept firing. It was very well played. And you guys, I mean, a team that we've been watching for years together. First met probably in Charleston together.
Yeah.
2
years ago.
So talk about how the partnership has developed over the years. Yeah,
Go ahead, Josie.
Yeah,
come on.
that's all
Come
you.
on, you got this.
Well, I think obviously the first major we played at together, we won in Charleston, so that put it off to a nice start, I guess. But I think we've really gotten to know how each other plays and trust each other a lot, and that's definitely helped us.
You mentioned the one word, trust, and when you play in doubles, you have to trust your partner. And I tell you what, I know he trusted you when you hit those 3 airmails for the first game for 9 points. How about that?
Hey, I could have told her lay up and she's still shooting them.
Well, and that's the other question I always have, because I don't play competitively to this level, but I do wonder sometimes when y'all gather together at the center and you say, well, this is what I think you should do, and you're like, yeah, I know that's what you think I should do, but I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do.
Yeah.
That's her.
Yeah. Yeah, so you do what you're told, and you do what you want.
Oh, no, he does it too.
No, she just told me to push that last bag, and I ended up rolling it. Well, I said, do you want me to shoot it? She's like, yeah. I was like, nah. I got down here. I was like, nah, I'm rolling it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
So you tried to roll the bag before that, too, and
Yeah.
it kind of just
I was scared of it.
Yeah.
Because I knew
it was a safe shot.
I didn't want to lose it my side.
Yeah.
And she's going to look like if we lost, I wanted it to be on her side, not my side.
Thanks. Well, I tell you what, this court has been very, very good to you, and I know you two as a team have had great success, but congratulations, well done. And I'll tell you what, I mean, this was a huge day, but tomorrow's huge, and Friday's huge, and Saturday's huge. You still got gas in the tank? Is there plenty to go?
I'm ready all week.
So.
Yeah,
they're still youngsters, man. Come on. How old are you?
22.
22?
18.
22 and 18.
Oh,
man.
you don't even add up to me.
Don't even add up to me. How about that? Not even close.
Well, this is sad. I could be your father, both of you.
You know, I'll tell you what, though. The Brandon Earls game, when y'all played him, that was just some rapid fire by both of them. I know y'all were trying to dictate the pace. They didn't try to slow you down, and you kept trying to throw that pace. Y'all both liked to play fast. It was a thing of beauty. And the comebacks y'all did, we were watching the score. Y'all had to come back in just about every single game that y'all
Literally
played.
every game.
Yeah, so
we
that
would
shows
look
a lot of resilience.
Yeah, we would watch the game that was going on here and report a score, and you'd be down, and he'd go, doesn't matter.
Exactly what I said. Doesn't matter. Y'all been
Doesn't
down
matter.
the whole day.
Every
That's
single
a great
time.
Job.
Well,
great
that
job.
is absolutely the mark of a true champion, and you are co-ed champions, probably one of the divisions that is the most popular in the ACO, and you can call yourself champions for an entire year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Braden
Thank
Easterling,
you.
Josie Claire, congratulations, and good luck the rest of the week. We hope to see you up here no matter how uncomfortable it makes you.
Hey,
We're comfortable up here.
Another one of those gold jerseys for you, man. You're collecting, aren't you?
You gotta love it. You know what makes doing all this worth it? The check that you get when you go over there. All right, congratulations.
I might come over for a loan, okay?
There you go. Yeah, all right. Congratulations. And once again, we want to say congratulations to all of our winners. We'll recap all of them when we get underway here from Center Court tomorrow. But Braden Easterling, Josie Claire, our co-ed champions here for the ACO World Championships of Cornhole 19, Owensboro, Kentucky. What a week it has been, and what a back half of the week it is going to be. On behalf of the Mississippi Ninja, Mad Maz, Isaac Mazanka, I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, and on behalf of everybody here behind the scenes, making it cook, nobody dominated like these guys did today, and we will have lots more for you coming up for the rest of the week here on the ACO Digital Network.